All right, I hit record, so you better.
Fuck.
Too late.
What? No, I'm good.
I hit record. It's too fucking late.
I fucking
Screw it the wrong way.
I always go the wrong way on this. Fucking
It definitely is like upside down, but I think it's the right way. If you're looking at it from,
from below.
lefty tighty, righty loosey.
Whatever.
That's some scrubs for you, bitches. Episode 24 of the hashtag Shots for Likes morning after pill. Just want to start off by apologizing that we're late, and that is a heavy drink, and I'm okay with it.
Should start calling the evening after pill.
The evening after pill.
Really throw a curveball at these fucks. Can't find the morning after pill. Changed it. Figured it out.
I mean, if we change it, then people can't make fun of me about having a baby.
Yeah, that's true. I was just joking.
So there's that.
Maybe one day people will stop making fun of your baby. Maybe when it fucking gets spit out or whatever.
It gets spit out?
Yeah.
You think vaginas spit out babies?
I have no idea.
They probably wish it was that easy.
I have no idea, and I never want to know. My one of my cook's sister was in labor for 4 days, bro.
Give me this because when I make a new
Word. 4 days in labor.
Dude, I would have after 2 hours. I'm looking at the doctor. I'm gonna be like, dude, cut this fucking thing out.
2 hours. I would have been 15 minutes and like, all right, guys, either kill it or cut me.
Either kill it.
It's up to you, doc. No tears in this room,
This
baby.
blood's on your hands, motherfucker. Would you kill it or cut me?
Cut it. Yeah, kill it or cut me.
It's
like a good rap.
Yeah,
name.
that's something. We gotta call it something.
That'll be a character in Liverman. Kill her or cut me, and he'll be the guy who.
He's like a half aborted baby.
Yeah.
And like half his body's all deformed and fucked up because his mom tried to take like a bunch of morning after pills and it failed.
Yeah, but not the podcast. Like the pill.
No, like the actual pill.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's people who've listened to enough morning after pills podcast episodes and become deformed eventually. Mentally.
Speaking of nothing to do with any of that, so I'm going to change the subject. Breaking news in the Finn household.
Okay.
Found this tank top again. How about that bad boy?
Oh, the one where it's, if everybody can't notice, it's a bright orange tank top with the word "it" on it and then a stick figure humping it.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to say, fuck it.
This is my all-time favorite shirt.
I didn't know you lost it, queer. Tell the tale.
Why? I don't know. It was just on the bottom of the pile. But you haven't seen
You wasted the people's time here.
You haven't seen it since the fucking apartment, right?
Do you think I remember what clothes you wear when I'm over your home?
You don't remember what this thing?
Every tank top you have is a tank top, and it's got something stupid on it.
Bro, but this is like it's bright orange, dude. It's got a stick figure fucking the word "it."
Yeah.
Like that's, you remember that shit.
Fuck it.
You see me in public with that?
Yeah, have people giving you looks when you walk around in public
all
with
the time, dude.
Must be so awesome.
Yeah, they just kind of look at me. I'm like, you look at my gut? Quit looking at it.
Everybody's fucking looking at your gut, Phil. It's right fucking there. It's huge. You can't fucking miss it.
Oh, we also have a debate we got to bring up.
Is there a master of said debation?
No. Maybe.
Is debation a word?
We have enough table space. You wouldn't see me. No, you got to get the mic down there, dude.
Imagine people jerked off that hard.
You know, you get me fucking hammered. I just. It's not.
Come now.
Is that Jim Jeffries skit? the Coke wank.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that. His new stand-up was pretty good. It was definitely not disappointing. Yeah,
Let's start the song and then we get right into that.
All right.
I definitely want to talk about that shit.
Mike, check the morning after pill. Fudge and Finn. Shots for likes in that ass. But he's doing like the robot. The morning after.
Me and Chris are literally in the kitchen.
The morning after. The morning after. The morning after.
Staring right at me.
We'll let the song pass so people know what we're talking about. Morning after pill. Shots for likes. Morning after. So we are about to get into the new Jim Jeffries special, but right when I put the theme song on, there's a Bill Burr special playing downstairs, and Keith just brought up the time or the skit where he's talking about women constantly nagging men, and he starts to like do this like little robot thing, like, and then you bounce them the fuck off you, and they just keep coming back. So you're
Bounce
saying
them off, and they go in that direction until they hit a wall, bounce back, come at you. So like, me and Chris are in the kitchen, so we're cleaning a saltwater tank. So we're in the way it's set up. We got 2 5-gallon buckets with water and salt. I'm mixing it. I'm on my knees, and she's like standing up, pouring water and salt in or whatever. So I can't look at her, and all of a sudden I notice the skit's going on. And I just kind of look up at her, and she's just glaring at me. She's like, well, "That's why you didn't think I'd like this, huh?"
But you put it on anyway.
Fuck yeah, I did. He's fucking hysterical.
Classic Finn. He is. He's probably the best comedian. I think he's my favorite comedian.
For sure.
Although Theo Von is
my
bumped up.
top 5. Chappelle's my
fucking
favorite.
hell.
Definitely my favorite comedian. He's just too good.
Yeah.
He's like a...
I just feel like it's a cop-out to say Chappelle's like... I think Chappelle might go down as one of the all-time greatest. That's what I think.
He has to. But, I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's all good. I love comedy. I wish more people get on specials. Come on, Netflix. You're doing all right.
Bert Kreischer, Joe Rogan... Apparently Jim Jeffries just came out with that one.
Yeah.
So we had no idea. How do we not have any idea? I listened to his podcast. He didn't even mention it, I don't
He's
think.
so famous, he don't give a fuck. Dude, I was literally talking to one of my coworkers like 4 days before that. I was like, dude, what the fucking... When's Jeffries coming out with a new special? Like, it's been forever.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, he's doing his show, so he's probably waiting a while. And then literally 4 days later, I went... I was playing Assassin's Creed. I'm like, all right, I got a little buzz going on, so I'm going to ruin the story and, like, forget it, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, let's throw on, what was I going to watch? I think Trailer Park Boys or Punisher or something like that.
You finish Punisher?
No. I was going to. I got caught with Jim Jeffries.
Heard.
So I pop it on. The first thing is new Jim Jeffries. I was like, well, guess
You
I'm
immediately
watching this.
pour like a triple fucking drink. You're like, all
Which
right.
sucks because it's a little blurry to me. But I remember I was dying the whole first half, dude.
I watched it, and I think the broad was sleeping. I think I watched it like past Saturday morning or something, but I had the dog. The dog was with us, so...
Fucking dog.
So he's like, I was able to watch it, but like I couldn't like fully, I have to like keep an eye on that dog the whole time. The dog will eventually get into shit if you just leave it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I know I got one.
Goddamn dogs, bro. Yeah, it was definitely pretty funny. I didn't realize he was single. I kind of realized from his podcast, but I wasn't sure if he was just joking.
From his first special, he wants to bang a broad who has cancer, and if she could just die, that would be great.
Oh my god!
You remember that skit?
I vaguely remember that. Well, no, his last 2 specials, Bear, and then the one after, Freedom. He talks about the mother of his child. Yeah. I think he got fucking custody of the kid. How did that happen?
I don't know. Money, I guess.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's a good dad. Who knows?
I'm sure he's a good...
He's definitely not raping it. In his
We're not
words,
going to fuck it.
It's not like we're fucking it.
I guess it's got to be money.
Yeah. But anyway, dude, the fucking stand-up, when he did... he brought back the skit. He's like, so I was doing my fucking... I don't even want to try and do a Jim Jeffries impersonation right now. I gotta, think about it. Anyway, he was doing a skit, and he's like... So we're kicking these dead babies.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, if I let one dead baby into heaven, we're going to let all fucking dead babies into heaven, and heaven's going to be filled with fucking dead babies. And he's like, so I was doing that skit, and this lady just got up and started yelling at me. He's like, you bastard.
Fuck you, Jim Jeffries. And the husband gets up, he's like, my wife and I just gave birth to our child, and miscarried. That was a few months ago. We thought we'd get out of the house, have some fun. we were having fun at first. Thanks, Jim. You were a good time. He's like, this whole time this guy's saying this, and I'm looking around like, oh my god! And all these people start crying. I think he said something else. I'm already butchering it because I only seen it once. But
he said the punchline of that joke was fuck what he's like, and then I said, well, if you're
he
not
said something really fucked up.
Yeah,
right?
he's like, if you're not gonna carry it through the full trimester, fuck it, who cares, right? Or it's like something like
Something terrible.
something like that.
A lot of people didn't even laugh in the special.
I was dying, dude. She was fucking hysterical, man. And to me, fuck that cunt and her dead baby and her fucking dumb husband. You're gonna go out to a Jim Jeffries special.
It's not like, no comedian would just do that to hurt somebody's
Right.
feelings who just had a fun. I mean, you can't blame that woman for getting upset.
Yes, you can. Fuck her.
No. Not getting upset. I mean, kind of interrupting the entire comedy show. It's one thing if she cries and walks out. That's one thing. Because, you can't help her from getting upset. But, like, to just be like, fuck you, as if, like, he's making the joke to you. You know what I mean?
Not even that. Like, you're not just going to go, I'm going to go see Jim Jeffries. I'm going to go spend $100 to go see this random comedian, right?
Yeah,
You're going to know who he is.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you don't think Jim Jeffries may or may not make a fucking dead baby joke? I'm pretty sure he does it every special.
I don't know. I don't know if I recall dead baby jokes until this one.
Well, the first fucking special, that's what he was bringing back. Because they weren't baptized. His kid didn't get baptized or something. So that wasn't allowed in heaven.
What special is that?
That's his second one. Alcoholism or...
Netflix just has to grab everybody's special and just put it on, man.
Yeah, I know.
So I'll be able to watch it. It's bullshit. One or two.
Jim Jeffries has 4 on there now, but there's one that
No, he doesn't. He's got 3.
Is it 3?
Bear, Freedom, and This Is Me Now or whatever.
Okay, so it's Alcoholocaust. That's the one. Trying to figure out words. I'm like Charlie Day. Alcoholocaust.
Calm down. Everybody's going to get to their hot plate soon enough.
I feel like I've made myself perfectly redundant. Yes, you have.
Filibuster?
I'm a full-on rapist. A what? Philanthropist.
I help kids,
Blacks, Asians.
starts naming off nationalities.
But yeah, no, it's one of the specials. It's on YouTube. I showed it to you and you never saw it. And you were fucking tearing up because that's the one where he does where he's banging the 2 chicks at the end of the special and doing coke.
Yeah, I've seen that. I remember he was talking about the one chick being fat and the other one being good looking, and he had to bang both of them.
Yeah, and then he makes makes fun of dead babies in that one big time. So
I'll have to go on YouTube.
yeah, it's my favorite special from him so far. All they do, his last one was really good, man.
It was good. I'm glad it wasn't disappointing.
Like
I think him becoming single again kind of made it. You know what I mean? Like, not that I like wish for good comedians to like not like have families and stuff like that, but they definitely
it's like me with all my friends. Oh, you're dating someone, huh?
yeah, it's like you're like never happy for anybody ever. You're like, oh, happy with a girlfriend. Ooh, oh, you got a prank. Oh,
Dude, when you broke up with that one cunt, and you text me and you never even talked to me then, so I knew when I got a feeling from that text. I'm like, oh, come on, baby. Like, this has to be the one.
well, that's different though.
And you're like, dude, you want to, can we want to go get a beer? I'm like, oh, yeah.
Finally,
They did it.
Thank
It's
God.
free. Free. We should have made you jump over a wall like Free Willy, all sideways and shit.
and just follow my. Oh, there was like a solid year or two when I became single again. Wait a tick, I'm single again, baby. Where like like a solid year or two where I was just like pretending I was like 17 again. Like I was like, all right, I'm gonna get shit faced and get 3 hours of sleep and go to work hungover.
Fucking awesome.
And I'm yeah, no, we should make this little homemade M80 and blow this up inside the house, like this dumb shit. And then after a year or two of that, you're like, all right, dude, I'm almost 30. Get the fuck out of my house.
My liver hurts.
I work tomorrow.
Tired.
Everybody wanged, everybody chunged. Get the fuck out. The first thing I did when we broke up, I was like, I think I called Pat, and I was like, dude, come over and get drunk right now. And he's like, what?
Yeah, and you guys went
okay.
to a bar, and I came over the next morning, and we started drinking.
Really?
I made you chug a bunch of Fireball, and I kept playing that Pitbull song because you didn't want to take a shot.
You remember that, huh? I don't remember that.
Yeah, you were so hungover, that, and you didn't like Fireball, which I don't blame you. But I was like, dude, come on, let's take a shot, and I just kept playing that Pitbull song. You know, Fireball song.
Dun, 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 right? It doesn't like that. There's definitely a Pitbull song that does that. It's like dun, bah, 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 bah. And he's like Spanish word, or whatever.
Fireball.
Yeah. Is that song about the alcohol, or is that just supposed to be like some kind of metaphor for like his cock coming all over some fucking
I'm gonna go
broad
with
or
it's.
something?
I have no idea.
Because there's no way Fireball could afford Pitbull to make that song for that. You know what I mean?
Fireball was in their prime, baby. Everyone was.
Fireball was just coming up. I felt like when I broke up with my ex and came back on the scene, I felt like it was just kind of, I don't know if it was like full blown prime. I felt like full blown prime was like 6 months of me being single. Like all we drank was Fireball. Oh yeah, I got a bottle. Oh, I have a handle. Oh, Jack's got a handle too. Oh, Kyle showed up with a bottle of Fireball.
That's all we drank. Dude, even the old timers, like when I was still bartending, they'd be like, "Oh, I'll take a shot of Jameson or a shot of Jack or a shot of vodka or whatever." For like 2 years, that changed, and they were like, "Yeah, we'll do Fireball." I was like, "What?" It's like, "Motherfucker, you're 70." I'm like, "There's an age limit."
I don't know what it was.
There's like a cap, an age cap on that.
Maybe people really like cinnamon. Like
I fuck with cinnamon for sure.
Cinnamon's dope. I put it on those ribs. It came out great.
Yeah,
Those ribs were fucking good. But yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I was like, whatever, who cares? And then like eventually started reading all those articles, and I was like, this shit's like 17% antifreeze.
Yeah, that was overhyped though.
Was it?
It was, dude. Because I guarantee you this. So
I guarantee you that I woke up feeling like an old car the next day after I was done drinking.
Well, there's so much sugar in there, dude, and antifreeze sweetener. But like you're telling me,
Gotta sweeten it up for the adults.
you're telling me that Fireball is the only liquor that has that chemical in it to sweeten it up. There's no way.
That's true. But yeah, see, you like sweeter alcohols. You need something to like take the edge off. I dislike sweet alcohols. I would rather go for harsher stuff.
That's not entirely true. If I had a choice, I would drink Jameson all day. But I drink
Jameson's
too
a
much,
decent
and
whiskey,
it's
though.
very expensive. Well, it's not even that very expensive. Just
You just said you drink too much. Do you even believe what you just said?
do you not believe I drink too much?
You absolutely drink too much. I'm just saying. You said those words. Like, do you believe them?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
You're like, just because I know it doesn't mean I'm going to stop.
Yeah, dude, I love drinking. Fuck them. I'm doing literally everything in my power to keep drinking, you know? Working out, eating super healthy, no caffeine.
Sorry, Doc, I can't. No, yeah. No, I'm going to give up coffee. No, and the alcohol. No, Doc, I hear you. Coffee. I'll see you next time.
Yeah, I'm giving my liver massages at night and shit before I go
Did
to
you
bed.
ever tell that story?
How I gave up caffeine? Because my doctor...
Yeah, you're making it seem like you're a hero. Why don't you tell the fucking story?
So I went to the doctor for... Because I had that fucking splinter in my fucking finger from the wood grill. And I'm an idiot, never took care of it. And it got so infected I couldn't even move my finger.
You didn't even pull the splinter out?
I didn't know it was there, dude. We were doing like 300 covers. So like I must have just picked up the wood, thrown it in the fire.
Oh, okay. And
Maybe I felt her. I
I
don't
wonder
know
how much like blood and shit got in those people's meals.
No, you don't bleed from splinters, man. They just go in. That's it.
It was in the skin, or was it like under a nail?
Oh, it was in the skin, like right. Actually, it was right there.
Okay.
And
You didn't notice your finger turning purple after a couple days?
what? It was a week. So like this was a Friday or Saturday night, and I didn't even remember. 'Cause like I said, we were so busy. And then it was like a Tuesday. I was at work. I was just like, my fucking fingers feeling like just funky, you know. And then that that Friday, all of a sudden that thing was fucking big, dude. It was like a Vienna sausage. Like it was just all plumped up and shit. I'm like,
Your dad
can't-
loves them.
I went to work and I could barely saute because I couldn't even like grab the pans. I'm just like grabbing it like in pain and shit. And they're like, dude, what the fuck is up your vagina, you fucking pussy? Flip the food. Just a finger.
Until they looked at it and they were like, oh!
Yeah.
They saw you had a fucking eggplant for a finger.
The head chef's like, oh, you need some surgery on that motherfucker. And I fucking, I went, all right, you want to do it? He's like, no. He's like, go to the doctor, you asshole.
Finish these 18 dinners and go.
Yeah. Hey, I wish 18. I get it. I cook a lot. Fudge. Fuck off.
No, I'm not gonna yell at you this time. It's only certain times
So
when you really start bitching like a woman about it. When you really, oh, what was me?
it's more of a pride thing, Look how badass I am. You cook that much, motherfucker. I dare you. Anyway,
that's why I never did, because I never wanted to. I enjoy cooking, but I don't know if I feel like it would ruin it for me if I had to do it that much. You know what I mean? Like it's only like a little like fun hobby type. Enjoy doing it for friends and family.
Right.
I think it would ruin it for me if I had to do it. I mean, anything you do professionally. I mean, you like that. Like you're the owner of your restaurant. You're friends with everybody there. You know everybody in that town. All that shit. Like it worked out pretty good. But imagine if you worked at a place that fucking sucked. You probably fucking hate cooking now.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, where are we going? Oh, so I went to the doctor, and there was 2 doctors in there. The one who was taking my blood pressure, it was a doctor. Actually, wasn't a nurse. I don't know what that was all about. I guess there was just a bunch of doctors on hand.
Sure wasn't a nurse practitioner, because they wear coats sometimes too, make themselves look
maybe
fancy.
Whatever the fuck them. Who cares what they are? Well, anyway, he's like, oh, you have high blood pressure. I was like, huh.
I think the broad just called you.
I think that was a cough.
You sure? Because it sounded like your name.
That was a cough.
All right.
Or a sneeze. That was a sneeze.
Hold on. Let me make sure you're not dead.
You alive down there?
Kristen, you alive? Yeah. You didn't call Keith just now? What? Did you call Keith just now? No. Okay, bye. She didn't call you.
Yeah, she sneezed. I told you, bro.
This is what she sounds like when she sneezes. Keith! That's exactly what I heard.
Yeah, so he's like, oh, blood pressure, blah, blah. And I'm like, whatever. And
you're having a heart attack. Yeah, a heart attack or something.
no
Whatever.
big deal. Give me a vodka, guy. So eventually the conversation got brought up. He's like, oh, you should, like, causes of high blood pressure. There's a bunch of causes, but, he's like, well, do you drink a lot of coffee? I was like, yeah, dude, I drink, fucking 3 pints of coffee a day.
You were up that high, huh?
Oh, yeah, I was slamming them. And
coffee's just, there's something about it.
Yeah.
It's like now I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. It's like my,
So
I try to go
coffee, dude.
I try to go no more than 2 cups, and sometimes I go hard. I go real white bitch with the iced coffees though, and I have 1 sugar in there, but I might get the French vanilla flavor. Or
there you go. See if you
fucking
get the
goddamn right, the pumpkin flavor, dude. I'm white as fuck, dude. The only thing I'm missing is a vagina.
Bro, Quick Check used to have this creamer. It was a thin mint creamer.
They still make that shit in other brands and stuff.
I go fucking iced coffee, black iced coffee, little thin mint creamer.
Why's it gotta be black though?
Ooh, that's the color of it, man.
That's racist.
So yeah, anyway, he's like,
high blood pressure, whatever.
He's like, all right, so that's not good. He's like, how much you drink? And I just chuckled. He's like, okay, I'll take it as a lot.
At least you're not lying.
No, I never lie about it. You can't lie to a doctor. They gotta know what the fuck's going on, right?
They're singing Scrubs. Patients lie all the time. Do you do any drugs? No, sir. No drugs at all, sir. No drugs. Because we're about to give you this antibiotic. If it mixes with drugs, it could take your life. Oh, drugs, sir. All the time. Drugs. I love drugs. It's like the 17-year-old kid.
Be honest to the doctor. You're not getting arrested. They don't give a shit. Just tell them.
Yeah, they can't lock you up, right? They can't tell you, right?
No. I mean, I don't know. They won't. It's fine. He's like, yeah, so you should cut down the coffee and the drinking. I was literally this is exactly what I said to the guy. I was like, all right, doc, I'll give up coffee. I won't drink coffee anymore at all. Any caffeine, actually. Soda, tea. I'll give it all up. He's like, yeah, and keep the drinking down too. I was like, yeah, coffee. Gotcha, doc. No more coffee for this guy.
Did he eventually just look at you disappointed and stop wasting his time, or did he laugh? Walk out.
Yeah, he kind of chuckled and went, whatever, bud. And I've had caffeine in 3 years though. I think December 25th this
Christmas
year will be my 4th
Christmas.
year. Yeah. No, isn't the 24th Christmas? Oh, 26th then. 26th will be my 4th year. No caffeine.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you went to the hospital the day after Christmas?
No, that's just when I gave up caffeine.
No, well, you had to go to the hospital, and you went to the hospital because of the finger, and you took your blood pressure, and it was high.
Right.
So you went to the doctor the day after Christmas.
No. I went
So
to
you
the
drank
doctor-
coffee like another?
Yeah, I slowed it down a little bit.
Okay.
But then it was the 26th that I was done with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's so weird. Sometimes I won't have coffee at all. You know, sometimes I just go on a little kick where I'm like, no coffee. And sometimes I just drink it. It doesn't mess with me too much. I think it's more of a mental thing. Like if I have some, I might feel like it's waking me up, but I think it's all mental with me for the most part.
I feel the same. Like if I'm tired, I'm tired. If I'm awake, I'm awake. Like caffeine's not going to help me.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm not a
cool
big-
part of that story, though, not to interrupt you, which I am.
Fuck it. Like your shirt. Fuck it.
The broad who came in to clean my hand, and she was like, she put me on the antibiotics and stuff. She's like, she was Irish. She had the accent and everything. So I was like, this is perfect.
Fire red hair and shit.
No, it was actually black. And she's like, all right, so lay low for a couple days. Take these antibiotics. She's like, I'm not going to tell you not to drink. But don't
She already knew.
She's like, you can like invite your friends over tonight and have some beers. But don't like rage at a club drunk. I was like, I got it, Doc. We're cool.
All right, laddie, listen up. Don't go out clubbing, okay?
I know you're going to drink anyway there, laddie.
There you go.
But you don't want to have a full pint of Jameson.
I've heard.
Full pint of Jameson.
I've heard. That's how Irish people say the word full.
You have a full pint of Guinness. Why not a full pint of Jameson?
Dude, real quick, just for
Actually,
10
that's right.
seconds. You ever see the show Rescue Me with Dennis Leary?
I want to, but I've seen bits
You-
and pieces. Yeah,
You should. I actually have a couple of seasons on DVD, so if Netflix took it off, let me know. I'll let you borrow them.
Yeah, the broad wants me to watch it too. I would love to watch it.
It's actually it's obviously a drama, but it's like a dark comedy drama. It's
I haven't even seen
fucking
it,
excellent.
and I know I will love it. So I'm not arguing.
Dennis Leary is a firefighter, and he's fighting constant alcoholism like 24/7. It's fucking
What's he
awesome. And
fighting it for?
when he goes off the handle, it's like some of the best parts of the fucking show, dude. So he goes into this this bar, and he goes in, and I forgot what happened. Like it was like a really crazy major part, but I shouldn't tell you even if I remembered anyway because it's a serious thing. And he goes to the bar. He goes in there for some reason. Everybody kind of stops what they're doing and looks at him. I don't know if he just walks in really pissed or what. And he's like, "Give me a pint glass and the best bottle of whiskey you got in here."
No bartender would ever do that.
So, well, this one does. So he goes, and he goes on. It has like a little monologue for like a good 5-10 minutes. I think he was talking about 9/11 or something, but he's a firefighter, so you know he was going off.
Was
about
it in Boston though?
No, New York City.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
Fuck Boston. So he asks for
First
a pint
place.
glass, dude. He grabs. I might be mixing up the things, but I think it might have been Jameson this time. I don't know if it was Jameson or like Johnny Walker Blue or something like that, but he fills the pint glass with whiskey. Whole pint glass. And he's telling the story about like all these people. He might have been going over 9/11. He goes over 9/11 a few times on and off because it's a few years after it. The
Right.
show's based off of. And he's just drinking the fucking pint of whiskey, man. It's just, who does that?
I've been there. Me and Sean actually.
Sean.
We were at a party, and no, he's always a bitch with that. Just drink beer. Those bitches, they can't drink fucking liquor out of a cup. Because that's right.
Well, in Connor's defense, he
Connor
drinks the
might help me out,
Molsons,
but yeah.
and
but-
he goes hard on Molsons. They just like beer, I guess. I can't do beer anymore.
Yeah,
It's
I
rough.
can't.
It's a bunch of skinny guys. You know what I mean? They're muscular, skinny guys. They work out. They have active jobs. They're healthy people. Imagine if we drank beer.
Right. Oh, forget it.
We'd be dead already.
For sure.
I'd be like easily 20, 30 pounds heavier. It'd be bad. I'd be
would.
sitting there. What's the next story?
But yeah, so we're at a friend's house, and I'm like, dude, can we have some shot glasses? He's like, if I give you shot glasses, you're just gonna get fucking wasted and like destroy my house, which isn't what I do at all. So I don't know what the fuck his problem was.
You don't destroy anybody's house. You get really fucking wasted.
Yeah, but I'm good to go, you know.
9 times out of 10, you don't like blatantly disrespect someone's home.
Right. And I'm like, you have a shot glass? He's like, no, I don't have shot glasses. I was like, all right, can I have a mug? He's like, yeah, okay. Thinking I'm going to drink beer. I just filled the mug with booze. There was ice in there. But yeah, so I've drank out of big cups before.
Yeah, you had me on a vodka cup kick for a little bit. I remember, not this past football season, maybe. Well, actually, no, because I remember measuring how much I was drinking through vodka cups, and I remember me and Bridget. She's like, "Yeah, no, you had 3 vodka cups this time, babe," and I was like, "Oh, three's too many. I gotta stop at 2."
Three's
like
perfect.
2 weeks. 2 weeks later, I'm like, "2's still a little too much. I gotta stop at 1." And thank God, I think just the football season ended.
What? Thank God.
Yeah, because I don't think I ever really got anywhere.
The old timers saying with martinis, they're like, 1's not enough, but 3's too many.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's kind of that's what you do. You
sounds like a bunch of fucking
on an average night. You can have 2. I mean, in all reality, I can have 2 drinks and like drive home, still be a respectful adult and talk to people that I don't know and not be socially awkward.
Right.
Have a nice little buzz, not be sick, and not wake up feeling the next day like I drank last night. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's all good to go. But once you start getting to 3 to 4 drinks, it's when because then you start to lose inhibition in your head where you're like, dude, I don't give a fuck. I'm fucking drinking. You fucking asshole. I'm going to keep drinking. This is like yourself talking to you know what I mean? Like talking to you fucking dick. I don't care. I'm going to drink more. And then both you get like the 7, 8 drinks. And that's when you wake up the next day like, I don't like my life. I would hope it end, but there's no higher being out there to end it for me.
No one wants to admit they ate 8 cans of ravioli. The first 2 or 3 don't count. So that brings me into...
the house burned down. It's the only food we had.
He just wakes up, takes raviolis. That brings me into the debate of the year.
The master of the debation.
The master of debation.
Someone's going to come on here and have an episode. We got to call the episode that.
Go
ahead. What are we debating?
So, well, I'll ask you a question to see if me and you are debating each other or we're just debating other people that I know.
Can we master the art of debating with each other?
No. I don't know if my balls allow me to say that. What's your favorite trailer park season?
That's rough.
It is rough. When you go back and watch all of them, it is rough. But for me, it's...
One episode that stands out is technically the quote-unquote last episode when they're trying... when they're like shipping over weed to Sebastian Bach. I think it's 6, right?
6 or 7. This is a great season, too.
Yeah. Hash Driveway is pretty dope. But the first like 3 or 4 seasons...
Hash Driveway is season 5.
Yeah. The first 3 or 4... It might be the second or the third. Because you're still like...
Name some episodes, because I just watched the first 3 seasons.
I haven't watched full seasons of Trailer Park Boys in, I think, might be years now.
You're embarrassing
unfortunately.
yourself.
Yeah, I am. Well, it's rough, man. I barely have time to play video games. Fucking Yankee. Every night I'm like, all right, I'm going to play Yankees game. All right, I'm watching that instead. And then, broad's got something on TV. I got 2 TVs. Can't take both TVs. You know what I mean? Well, I remember the second season, he starts dating Sarah.
Yes.
That season's pretty good. I don't know. I definitely want to rewatch him again. I've been seeing your snaps.
All right, so we'll move on. It doesn't matter.
Well, you could talk a little bit and probably remind me, too.
So, my favorite season is the 3rd season, which has 3 phenomenal episodes back to back. It's...
Back to back to back.
Microphone Assassin, where he has the concert at the trailer park. Open up the jar of petroleum jelly, thinking of Donna, Lucy, Shelley.
Get out of here, you non-knocking motherfuckers.
I was getting changed, know what I'm saying? Non-knocking motherfuckers. Can't tell you why I was getting changed, right? It could happen to you because it happened to me. Ugh.
Yeah, season 3 is up there. It's like kind of a blur to me.
Actually, no, it's there's even more because they're going on a cruise. So they keep breaking the law little by little.
Oh, to try to go on the cruise.
So
yeah.
it starts off, and
it finishes off with like Ricky getting really pissed and stealing an ATM because and Julian's dating a cop, right?
Yeah, but like the second episode,
trying to go back to jail. I don't give a fuck. Call the cops.
Hey, people,
sir, you have to pay for that.
Second episode, they open the fucking the gas station, the illegal gas station. They have Corey and Trevor siphoning gas.
Oh my god! They're like throwing up gas and shit.
And then they go to court. And what does he say? Spit more rhymes than a lazy Susan. Innocent till my guilt is proven. Puss. So you got that episode. You have the Microphone Assassin, followed by the Rush concert episode.
That was season 3?
Yeah.
Wow, they had Rush on there that early, huh?
So, and what's the episode right after that? I forget to say, but it's just a great season put together. We're just saving up for the cruise, right? And it kind of never happened. It never happens for Julie and Ricky.
Yeah, everybody goes on it besides them, right?
Right. So,
Because they go back to jail at the end of every season. Spoiler alert.
so the one, so season 5 is what everyone's debating me on. That they say that's their favorite season, which is a hash driveway, which is a great fucking. They make a driveway out of hash after Ricky burns the trailer down and blames it on Bubbles and eats 8 cans of ravioli. And that ends in that gunfight with fucking Cyrus and the fucking...
Yeah, Cyrus is in that one, so that's a big plus for it, because Cyrus is fucking hilarious.
Fuck off, I got work to do. So, all right, you haven't
What's the one where they had the whorehouse, and they had fucking Corey and Trevor jerking dudes off?
That's season 4, I believe.
The first original, like, seasons, like the first, what is it, 7 or 6?
Yeah. I think it's 6.
It's just like perfection.
Yeah.
Like every single episode, it just all flows so well. The newer seasons, they were popular and they had like contracts with Netflix and this and that. So like major characters coming in and out, people are dying. Lucy leaves, J-Rock leaves. It's all, you know what I mean? And like, don't get me wrong, what is it on, like 11 now?
Yeah.
I haven't watched the 11th. I think I watched the 10th.
Good, dude. It's the best one since 8. It's so good.
But it's like...
But I actually like all those new... They're different. Like, it's a different show, really. But it's not. Like, it's still fucking hysterical.
Yeah. No, I've watched all the newer ones, I think, except for the 11th season.
Yeah, you gotta get it, dude. It's great.
What I need to do is do a whole... I gotta do a whole thing.
Let's quit the podcast for a weekend, man. We'll just do it. I know we're supposed to do Punisher weekend.
What weekend is that?
It's in 2 weeks, right? Every 3 weeks you're on call.
Well, that's what it's supposed to be when I'm on call. I think I already put it in my calendar. Hold on. Oh yeah, it is. Well, August. Oh, you know what? The dog goes then. That might be all right because I think that's when the dog goes.
All right, we'll figure it out. So anyway,
Well,
I apologize to the people listening that are debating this with me the past couple weeks because I've been watching Trailer Park Boys. I still think it's 3. Fudge has to rewatch to give his opinion. But they're both fucking excellent. And I told all the guys last night we were arguing. I'm like, go back and watch 3, and come back to me. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, that episode at the rap concert in the park, dude.
I told him no concerts after you told him no concerts. Fucking Randy. It's so good, man.
When does Leahy start getting really...
Season 2. He doesn't drink in the first season. And it's a great season. Just because it's so like... You're like, what the fuck is going... Like, you're trying to figure everything out, you know? And then season 2, the first episode of season 2, he's just fucking wasted.
And then he's just drinking from then on out.
Yeah, I think...
What season is he hiding it?
I believe that's season... Let me think.
There's no way you'll be able to figure it. There's no way.
I think it's season 5. I think it's the hash driveway.
Oh, because he knows they're doing something bad. He wants to catch them.
Yeah.
But I don't think they realize
I think it's season 5.
Hash driveway.
What are we going to do with the hash?
Hide it in plain sight.
We're going to hide it in plain sight, boys.
All right. We're at 40 minutes. I want to start getting the emails because I was on call a couple weeks ago, so we haven't done anything in a while. So we got like 30 emails. So
do you want to make a bet first for this weekend?
What's happening? What, with Pat's episode?
No, Subway Series. Oh, you should bring your TV over Saturday. And another
TV?
laptop.
How about I bring...
Actually, I don't know what time the game is, so we'll get back to that later.
I would love to have the game on, but I don't want to like lose conversation to watch a game. You think about it. When we have a game on, it's like really hard to fucking pay attention.
Yeah, it's about Yankees though.
What is it? We can throw it. We can put it on our phone.
It might be during the day. So well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's get the emails.
Let's get some email.
Email it.
Yeah, I should probably. Well, you know what I want to do? definitely
warn the fans that there's going to be about 3 hours of fucking useless
I'm gonna
emails.
go through them pretty quick. The ones that are like
let
kind
them soak them in, man. Come on, we got time.
Well, we definitely have a decent amount from.
How many do we have?
25.
That's not that bad, dude. Take your time. Unless they're shitty.
Well, no, here. Well, you can keep something going for a minute just because I'm gonna make a drink real quick.
Oh, fuck it. I'm trying to set my chair rest up now, bro. There we go, baby.
You lazy fat fuck! You just can't sit in your chair for fucking.
I'm
2
sitting in my
hours?
chair and pop my leg up, man. It's my fucking house, bro. I'll pop my leg wherever I want. Pop this shit on this fucking table.
That's what I came over here for.
I mean,
What we built this table for? Entertain the people. I gotta get ice.
I got ice right here. dude.
I'm gonna get ice there, but I'm gonna get up and get it.
Yeah, so we got a shitload of emails. If I had to guess, they're probably from only about 5 people.
No, I think it's like 7.
So, yeah, we got some emails because we took off last week. Well, we doubled up. But, so we got some shit for you. It's probably going to suck. In fact, it's not going to suck because I know who listens to these podcasts mainly, and this is their favorite podcast. They're just like, yeah, the emails, dude. We got to fuck with Fudge. It's great.
Oh, is that what it is?
Well, it's great for everyone besides you.
You realize there are a lot more people that I think we don't know who listen to this podcast than there are that we do know that listen.
Yeah, did we get views on this podcast? I figured we would only get views on the
It's
other
a
one.
little bit less.
A little bit less. Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, that's good. That's good to know because this one's been better lately. So.
I guess that's true. All right. Well, I'm still making my drink, people, so you get the fuck off for a hot minute.
This guy makes
It's one of those, you know what I was just saying? 2 drinks, right? 2. 2's good.
Maybe 3. We'll see
Two's
what
all
happens. We got a lot of emails, man.
I didn't eat dinner. Although I had a cheesesteak for lunch. So that's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm eating less and less the older I get, no matter what, you know what I mean? Like I don't even get fries anymore with shit. Unless they're curly fries. I never asked for curly. I was like, you guys got curly fries today?
Here's about curly
She's like,
fries.
no, just regular. I'm like,
Can you get those well done?
if you want, they fry them.
Yeah, but see, if I'm going to eat a fry.
We gotta argue about fries right now. Curly fries
be
are better than
super
regular
crispy.
fries. What do we even need to talk about?
No, I agree. I'm just.
I prefer them to be crunch but you can.
so soggy where it's just like eating
But
a
they have
soft
smaller
potato.
ones sometimes that end up getting real crispy. And it gets kind of weird. It just tastes like crispy oil, which is kind of fucking weird.
Yeah.
You need to have like.
Dip it in ranch.
Dude, you sound like you're about to come. Dip it in
Dude,
there.
let me tell you what. You want to know what I ate for dinner last night? Because I didn't plan it out. Like I didn't plan out to have dinner. Or like usually I have something.
That happens, and sometimes you just maybe rip some marijuana.
So I had some
Start
deli,
eating weird shit.
some boar's head white American cheese, right?
White is right.
I had some.
I love white American cheese, and that was an obvious
good.
racist joke. I was just kidding, but
I had ShopRite hot salsa, which, by the way, if you go to ShopRite and
you've told me that
it's one of the best
sauce
sauces out there, unless you're making your own, and which it probably sucks anyway because you're a cunt. So I made a queso dip. I just melted the American cheese with the hot salsa.
I got Velveeta at home. You need some? Let me know.
No, I'm good on that, dude. Just melt regular American, man. You'll need that.
I just want to say, like 5 seconds. I feel like if you're an adult and you buy Velveeta,
You got some issues,
you're an asshole.
or you're just high.
No, my girlfriend and I.
What are you trying to say about yourself right now?
That I'm an asshole.
Okay.
Like, I have like a dip I make. Cream cheese, Velveeta. I normally use beanless chili, some shredded cheese on top. If I'm feeling funky, throw some green onions on top, whatever. She doesn't like chili, so I cut up chicken breast and cooked it with taco seasoning instead.
Why'd you make like a white chicken chili? We just started making that at work. It's fucking dope. What you get into that?
Totally. Whatever you want. So that's why. So I thought, and I haven't made a dip in a while, so I was like, I think I need the big block. I was like, get the big block. She comes home with it, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, it's like fucking, what is it, like $9 worth of
It's just a
yellow
lot.
plastic, dude.
It comes on a shelf, son.
Dude. And I'm cutting it, and I'm like putting it in the tray to make this dip, and like I ate a piece or two.
Oh, you went raw? Oh, my dad does that.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm okay with raw Velveeta.
Oh no, bro.
As fucked as it is, I know it's fucked. I'm not going to say it's not fucked. I'm not going to sit here talking to these people and lie to them. I understand how fucked that is, but I'm not going to lie. A piece or two.
Oh, no,
you can't go more than 2 pieces. When you get 3 pieces, you start to feel weird. Your
You're
stomach
gonna make
boils.
my dinner look tasty now after you fucking talking about that shit.
Ugh, it's yeah, but if you buy Velveeta as a grown man, you're an asshole. But I'm an asshole, and I have a half a block left in my fridge. So let me know you're making queso, man.
So no, I just use regular American cheese. You know, because at least it's real cheese when you get like deli style. It's really just a mild cheddar. Is all it is.
What, American?
Yeah, I mean Kraft singles. That's like chemically too, but if you get like deli style, like good quality deli style, it's just mild cheddar. Essentially,
It's gonna be like super mild.
Super mild with like.
I've never. America never reminded me of cheddar ever.
I think it's like well, have you ever had mild cheddar, dude? It's fucking disgusting.
I've had both mild and sharp.
You sure? Mild cheddar's fucking whack.
Well, there's regular and then there's extra sharp, I think, right?
No, there's sharp, extra sharp, and then there's mild. And there's
maybe
that
I haven't
low-fat
had mild.
bullshit.
If I'm feeling
probably
funky, I'll
haven't-
go extra sharp, but I think I usually just get sharp.
Yeah, I don't think you would have mild. It's fucking whack. It's like shitty American cheese. Anyway, so this is what I have for dinner, dude. So I make the queso, and so I've been low on the carbs big time lately. Except for before a podcast is the only time I have carbs, just because shit goes down on these things.
And you still black out, so.
Yeah, imagine.
But I hear you.
Imagine. So I'm like, fuck, and even if I had chips, I definitely would have dipped them in there and lost it.
By the way, you gotta hurry the fuck up because we're supposed to be doing
dude.
emails.
Yeah, fuck off, buddy.
I played the song, man. It's
Did you play a song? Oh, don't get it over. We can play it again. It doesn't matter. There's no rules. Dude,
Bitch, all these rules!
so guess what I was...
Jerk off the fish tank!
Guess what I was dipping into my cheese mix?
What?
Beef jerky.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say something real weird. That's great.
That's fucking weird, dude.
No.
Dipping beef jerky into queso?
Dude, if you had any idea the things I've done baked before, man,
Yeah,
come on, bro. That just sounds good.
that's true.
Dude,
It was fucking phenomenal.
There's been times where I've like been baked,
Maybe
dude, and
beverage.
just like you
Those
start
lime
hunting
chips,
over. I'm just like, I've had like a slice or two of leftover pizza, and just had like some dinner I've cooked from like the past 3 or 4 days. I just start topping it with all the leftover like meats I got left over and shit. And then you're like, oh, you're like
Velveeta on there next time.
and then you're like, oh, this is weird. I gotta cover this with more cheese so I don't see the weird meat that I've thrown on.
I hear
the
you do.
slice.
Put some Velveeta on next time. Me and my dad used to do it at the fucking lake house, bro.
I've been
With the
trying to.
industrial kitchen in the basement, we just get weird downstairs, like throwing duck wings on pizza and shit. Like fucking. One time we put Velveeta on top.
It's dude.
It's not good sober. I'm sure.
Velveeta is fucking disgusting, but sometimes it
Oh,
just
the birthday
tastes
boy.
so good. We gotta stop talking about Velveeta cheese for like 15 minutes. Go to emails. All right, first email, Patrick Den. Subject Finn's baby. Now this is reverting back to Jeff making a bet with the podcast, mostly Finn, but the podcast that by 2026, apparently Finn and Kristen will have a baby. That's the bet. So Patrick Den, Finn's baby is the subject. The only kind of baby Keith and the Broad will have, period. Punctuation's a little off, Pat. This one is also, all right. This
He's Asian. He knows how.
the only kind of baby Keith and the Broad will have. There's a photo that I have to tap and check out. So that's probably what he means. So it's more of just a statement to the photo. This one is also not useless. It hides your liquor. It's Hundo P better than the real thing. I'm afraid to pop this picture.
Click
open.
on it, bro. We'll make it.
Downloading
the
the
screen.
picture.
It'll be a screen of this podcast.
Never look like an alcoholic again. It's got. it's like a fake baby, but it's actually just a thing you pour booze in, and it's like.
Could you pass it, Kristen? Pass it down.
Here, show your boyfriend. That's fucking actually pretty funny. So basically, to explain to the bros and broads that are listening, It's a fake baby that it's like, you wear the baby carrier on the front of you and it looks like you're carrying a baby, but it's actually a plastic baby doll and you pour booze in it. I guess there's a straw.
Pat, if you order that and send it here, I will wear it every podcast.
Yeah.
And just suck fucking liquor out of a baby's head and shit.
Let's make that clear. Patrick Den, no subject. I'm not sure what the number will be by the time you read this email, but $2,000 for Mini Finn in 8 years, the bet should be at least $800. At least $800, even though we're shooting for $2,000. I'm confused.
Maybe
he must be drunk when he sends this. So
he might have meant 8,000.
He didn't spell it. He just put 800.
Yeah, maybe he missed that zero.
Might be drunk. So just in case an accident happens, abortions are around $800.
Okay,
so you can still handle the shit and break even. P.S. Fudge, only $800. It's not too late. And if you didn't figure out by now, the CEO of Twitter had to apologize for eating Chick-fil-A during Pride Month. I doubt that's the reason.
That's exactly.
How ridiculous is that? Fucking libs. Well, I'm sure there's more of the story. PSS. I don't even know what PS stands for, so I couldn't even make up something for the second S.
Post.
Do you know how to piss off a Mexican? No, this sounds racist. You hand them a cup of ice, but it's capital ICE, so I don't know.
Because they're
is that like immigration?
Dude, they've been deporting people, and they actually the best video I've ever seen in my entire life is this bunch of fucking liberal hippies protesting outside of a fucking ICE police station, and they're like, just like, fuck you, fuck, just yelling like that's gonna do a thing. And then they tried to form like a person line, like locking hands in front of the fucking driveway, so that this cop comes out of left field, dude, and just starts shooting him with paintball guns.
And it's gotta be totally illegal, but it's hilarious.
They're shooting him with a gun and then tasing him and pepper spraying them. Oh, there goes Mo Bigsley.
Mo Bigsley keeps falling off the door. We gotta figure something out.
Dude, I'll show you the video after, dude. It's great. And they're all just yelling, like the one kid who got shot and fell on the floor, and they're like arresting him. They're like, "We love you, John," or whatever his name is. The protesters outside the line. Oh, what a great video, dude.
Sons of bitches. PSS.
Kristen, you're going to want to get the dildo out of that dog's mouth.
PSSS. Only $800. Guessing that's referring to me. PSSSS. Seriously, bro, $800. Think of it as an investment. Kids are hella expensive. You just got done saying you're broke all the time. What for at least a few years? Kiss the shit goodbye, broke ass N-word. Even if it's not a hard R, I'm not saying it. Actually, I kind of say all the time. Broke ass nigga all over again. PSSSSS. Or just be like a black dude. Just be like a black dude. Leave her and let her ass raise that kid all by herself. Wait, then there's still child support. Never mind. Seriously, bro, $800. Emails, people. They're emails.
Just jokes.
Mike
Just
Meta,
jokes,
no
people.
subject. Wait until I come back.
Fucking Poke Master.
Wait. Mike Meta's
Oh,
not
I
the
thought you
Poke
said
Master.
Mike. Yeah, sorry. I'm distracted by the. Can we take care of this dildo situation, Kristen?
I'm not going to get up. Mike Mena, no subject. Wait until I come back on the podcast, Mr. Fudge, July 30th. I will bring up this Pornhub thing more than anything if it's not on yet. You suck toes and get docked, so it's about time. Love you, but hate Jason. Just watched him on Snap saying he jerked off 3 times today and him buying his girl a dildo. That is all. Thanks. Signed, MM for Mike Mena. I like how he just brings hating Jake Abicki back. I think that's hilarious.
Yeah, fuck him.
Oh, man. I love it. Thanks, Mike. Pat Den, no subject. Before there's an uproar and people saying, oh my God, he's so racist, disclaimer, I just got my hood pass back, so I'm allowed to say that word. And isn't Jesse that Finn, or that kid Finn used to hate because they were banging the same broad? Then again, that would make Finn hate half of Sparta, never mind. What's that? And isn't Jesse that kid Finn used to hate?
No, wrong person.
I guess, all right. I'll keep going. I probably shouldn't have read it, but I'm not really looking.
That's why I read
ahead.
all of them. No,
See, Fudge, I don't
not
only
reading
roast
them.
you, just like 97% of the time. P.S. Fudge, or P.S. Remember, Fudge, only $800.
What's the $800 again?
It's for the abortion,
Oh, that's how much it costs?
apparently,
Oh, okay.
according to him.
How much
Well,
money-
he bought it. He said it. He mentioned a joke about
You want to start GoFundMe? Will that...
a lot of emails, but Charles Venino. Is that how you say?
Chaz?
Charles Venino. That's the name here. Hold on, let me see.
Hey, how you say his last name?
Well, I'm not going to read off his email, but it's something weird.
Whatever.
All right. Well, the subject. This is Chaz. Sup, ding dongs. Would you rather be able to fly anytime you wanted, but only at quarter walking speed, or be able to teleport anywhere, but only once every 5 years? Hard mode. Would you rather? You know what? I already read the first few words. Let's get to the first part. So, would you rather be able to fly anytime you wanted, but only quarter walking speed? That's kind of useless. What are you going to fly? Why are you going to fly? To get away from trouble, right? It's like the first thing. It's like the first, trying to fight some crime. You know what I mean?
I'll take flying quarter speed.
Yeah, I mean, teleport
I'll tell you
once every
why.
5 years. Well, all right, let me ask you this. Can you teleport to where you're going and then teleport back? Nope. Just one teleportation? Just one teleportation?
That's it?
Yeah. I guess flying at quarter speed. I wouldn't just fly at quarter speed, though. You're
No,
flying.
dude, think about it. You're thinking it all wrong. You get really penned up. Or you get really hammered. You start going, man. Start floating around.
Do you realize how slow quarter walking speed is?
Yeah, but you'll get there.
He didn't specify whether it's a normal human being that's like in shape and walks decently fast, or a fat fuck like me and you who probably walks. I actually walk pretty fast.
Yeah,
but
but think about it. You're just sitting there and just all of a sudden just slowly.
it's more like a baked thing, though. You want to get baked and
going-
start floating.
Yeah, you get penned up. Whatever you gotta
What
do,
do you keep
man.
saying penned up? Well, what's that?
Cali pen, man. What the fuck's wrong with you?
All right.
Yeah, you grab a cooler, right? Fill it with vodka.
No, you just start flying and
And
drinking.
you just start hovering
Yeah,
around.
I guess that's Chaz. That's a wrap, dog. Just
Yeah.
you fly and drink. It's just for personal
Get some
amusement.
sort of apparatus, to hold shit, like a table strapped to your leg or something.
Yeah, you get a strap. I guess he didn't put this here, but given that the things you're strapping to yourself doesn't weigh down the speed that's already really slow.
Yeah, because you're right, flying, you're good to go.
Teleport every 5 years is
Even to
useless.
get 10 feet up in the air, you're good. You drinking 10 feet up in the air, bro?
Nobody can get you.
Think of how good. What's up? Yeah, I'm just floating.
Yeah, no, this is actually happening. You're right. And they think I'm drunker than you. And
Well, you gotta
this-
go higher than 10 feet though, because you don't want the. If you're peeing.
What if Kareem Abdul-Jabbar walks by? He'll get you.
Yeah, and if you're peeing, you don't want people seeing you pee on them. You want to be up high enough.
yeah,
to
you
where
do.
can pee on them.
You want to be like 8 feet, so you can but they can't reach you, or like 9. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
just
they get you
above
with a bat or something.
11 feet, 12 feet.
Yeah.
I hear you. Hard mode. I read the first few words, so I don't know what's about to come up. Would you rather fuck your mom trapped in your girl's body, or fuck your girl trapped in your mom's body?
All right, say it again.
All right.
Let me process that.
Fuck your mom trapped in your girlfriend's body. Okay? Your mom, like Freaky Friday shit. Picture your mom
Yeah, I get
is
it.
your mom,
They're
but she's-
diking out,
Yeah.
but it's you.
No, nothing's diking. It's like Freaky Friday. Your mom and Kristen switch. So your mom's in Kristen's body.
Oh.
Just like your mom's personality, thoughts, memories, everything.
Ugh.
Or fuck your girl trapped in your mom's body. It's pretty bad either way. I mean,
I'll take the second.
Really?
I think
You'd rather have the physical vision? If I had gun to my head, I would choose my mom's personality in my girlfriend's body and just tell her not to talk so I don't remember that she's my mom.
Yeah, but then technically you're banging your mom.
How is that more banging your mom than your girlfriend's personality in your mom's physical body and you're banging your mom's physical body? That's way fucking worse.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't want to talk about this. Let's move on.
I didn't want to answer it. You did your job, Chaz. Pat Burnett. By the way, I just gave this person my number today because he
Yeah, I
actually
know.
likes.
I saw it on Facebook.
How do you... what are you, stalking my Facebook posts, you fucking weirdo?
Sometimes.
Not checking out my pictures? Jerking off to my selfies?
No, I'd be too sick of, love you, babe.
When was the last time I was even nice to my girlfriend on
I
social
don't know.
media?
Probably a lot. That's
No, I
fine.
can't remember.
Well, I'm proud of you then, if that's the case.
Anybody want a honky or... This is the subject of Pat's email. Anybody want a honker burger honk? Ooh, this is a long one, too. I don't even know what that means, Pat. Hello again, my little cummy bears. I was wondering if you could offer me your help on a particular matter. The other day, after picking up my order at the local Crown Fried Chicken, I walked outside to venture back to my apartment when a young lady introduced herself to me. Her name was Shalonda, and she has
Why is that funny?
and she was definitely a crack because it's funny. It's a funny name. Shalonda don't live here no more, and she was definitely a crack whore. Anyway, she offered me her services, but seeing as how I had a 10-piece bucket in my hands, I politely declined. But I took her number down for possible future use. Anyway, a few wings and thighs later, I decided to give her a call. This is 15 minutes later.
All greased up.
Yeah, right? Slippy and slidey. I had recently ripped the inner lining on my fleshlight, and I thought to myself I could go for the real thing. Anyway, Shalonda came over, and before you know, we were getting down to business. She wanted me to choke her, so me wanting to be the good host, I obliged. However, after about 20 minutes, I started to notice that her body had gone cold and limp, and she was no longer breathing. Now, let's be clear. I'm not a trained medical professional, but I'm pretty sure she's dead. Anyway, I stepped outside to get some fresh air and clear my head, but when I came back to my apartment 3 days later, her lifeless corpse was still on my sofa.
This kid.
I'm glad I just gave this gentleman my number today.
This kid needs to write a book or something.
It's pretty fucking entertaining. Long story short, my question to you guys is this. In your experience, what's the... Well, first off, I don't have any experience banging dead chicks.
You did bring it up though.
That's true. I guess it's all my fault. It's all Fudge's fault. In your experience, what's the best way to rid yourself of an unwanted dead body? Also, if you guys could suggest any good dumping sites for the body, it would be greatly appreciated. I think he messed up. It would be greatly appreciated as my apartment is starting to smell pretty ripe with the heat and all. Anyway, keep up the work. Keep up just the work. No good work. No bad work. Just the work. I'll keep listening.
That's about right. I would say first, there's a bunch of things before we can get to the dead body. You're saying because of the heat. First of all, get some air conditioning, that motherfucker. You live in Sweat Town? That's no good.
Pat, you sound like a pretty funny guy. You really enjoy our podcast, and I enjoy you for that. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
If you are not rocking air conditioning, we got a problem with this friendship already. Because I can't fuck with people without air conditioning. When I meet somebody or go to somebody's home, and they're like, hot. Oh, my air conditioner's broke, or like, oh, I got this fucking 2,000 BCU unit for my whole house or some shit. I immediately turn into a boozy piece of shit, and I'm like, dude, I don't want to be here or hang out with you.
I'll tell you straight
ever again.
I'm the fuck out, dude.
I'll come here during winter.
You got a pool or something? Some redeeming quality? You give me a pool, I might be in.
Inside pool, closed off, with air conditioning in there.
Right. So, yeah, first of all, you need to get the AC going. Second of all...
I don't think you thought about that. That's what we care about the most. Not the dead body or banging the dead hooker or choking to death, any of that.
Yeah, it's mostly about the air conditioning.
You know, whatever. Crack whores, oh, what's the big deal? They're on crack and they ask for money when they have sex with them.
She's a crack whore. She might not have died from the choking. Maybe it was crack.
It might have been the choking.
Well, it could have been the crack, though.
You know what? Maybe she would have survived the choking if she wasn't on so much crack.
Exactly.
Let's move on.
Where to get rid of the body? I'm always a big anchor chain on the leg, throw it in a lake.
See, I think you got to get rid of it.
What?
You got to find.
You throw it in a lake.
See, I've been watching SVU lately like a fucking white bitch. I had this in my head the other day. Not that I plan on killing anybody. But, you think, just in case. Because you burn it, the bones still exist. So there's, you got to go to a crematory to really
kill him with an icicle, Very sharp icicle. No fingerprints, just melts away.
If we lived in Antarctica, that'd probably be a pretty good weapon.
No, you just make a knife mold out
of
ice.
because then it wouldn't melt.
Yeah, that's true.
It's hard to kill a person not get caught, man.
Huh. If I take Chaz's email, I'm fucking floating the fuck up in the world.
You know what? There's definitely some stuff that exists out there that if you put a body in it, like there's like certain acids and stuff. I don't know how easy it is for a normal person to get, but it will eat the entire body and the body won't exist anymore. So that's what you're going to find.
That probably smells, though.
You're going to find a 50, 60-gallon you got to find a place. I'm guessing it takes like a couple hours, maybe a day or two. The body's gone. That's probably where I'd go with that. You got to get rid of the body. The body has to not exist anymore.
This is how it works. You just throw it in a tub, you pour a bunch of bleach on it, and just constantly run hot water. Eventually, it'll just go down the drain.
It's not how any of that works. Patrick Dead, no subject. What's up, Jeff? I mean Diddles. I know we haven't spoken in a minute. I know you listen to this, though. Just wanted to start a countdown. 3 more years till I can date your sister. Love you, bro. P.S. Don't forget Fudge, $800. That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Jeff gets mad about that, so that'll be funny.
Yeah.
Did I bring that up on his podcast? I said something about that.
You did. You talked about how like you made a joke about, and like this is when she was still pretty young. This is a long time ago, and you made a joke.
It was fucking December.
No. That's right. You were talking about a joke you made earlier, but you made a joke then, and you just looked forward, and he was sitting right next to you, and you didn't look at him, and you started chuckling. It was fucking hilarious. All right, Jeff. Simple. Red Sox are better.
That's true. They have a better record.
He actually, all right, here's the whole breakdown. I'm not going to go through every single number and shit because I actually read this the other day. He breaks down why the Red Sox are better. There was 1 or 2 positions I wanted to talk about that I feel like he was off at. It's going to take forever. First off, the designated hitter of the Red Sox. Oh, my God.
Can they just call it a day and have the DH in the whole fucking league?
Dude, JD Martinez? He's still batting .329, 28 home runs, and 79 RBIs. At the time he sent this email, I was like, what?
He's still playing? Or am I thinking of a different player?
You must be thinking of a different player. Stanton has started to get better. So I mean technically I guess he considers Stanton the DH, but Mookie Betts. He was saying, he says Mookie Betts over Aaron Judge. You know what it is? A lot of the batters in the Red Sox have a pretty high fucking batting average, dude. They strike out a lot less than the Yankees.
Right, so less power, but they're better hitters.
I don't even know, dude. They got a couple of guys over 20 home runs, man. Like I was looking at a lot of these numbers and I'm like, holy shit. But I don't know though, man.
You should know that as a Yankee fan.
What?
Like the stats and stuff from the other team, no? Like when the Mets are relevant, I know all the stats.
To be honest with you, I really only fully care, like fully 100% stat-wise, baseball-wise, care about the Yankees.
So you should
9 times out of 10, I can't watch like random baseball games.
No.
It's not like football. I can watch any football game.
I'm not saying you have to do that, but you should branch out to learn your fucking division rivals, like the ones that are playing good. Because it makes it more fun. Like, when the Mets play Nationals, fucking, not this year because Nats aren't good, but like Daniel Murphy's up. Like, yeah, he's going to fucking kill us. Like, you should know that sort of shit.
Well, I mean, it gets mentioned right before the at-bat anyways. I pay attention when I hear the stats, though, and I remember them. You know what I mean? But I don't Google a lot of stats. Would you pick Sale over Severino?
This year?
Well, I guess he's saying right now. Yeah, he's saying right now. He's going number 1. Chris Sale versus Severino. Severino's got more wins, but that's not really.
That doesn't count. I never
Chris
look
Sale's
at, I don't
ERA
like looking
is,
at wins Because look at DeGrom. He's got 5
Especially
wins.
especially nowadays, wins are like I look at ERA. That's what I look at for a fucking pitcher.
ERA,
that and how many walks.
ERA, strikeout, and walks are the biggest things.
Yeah. Yeah, he puts push for that. Slightly because of the strikeouts. I mean, he goes by like pure stats and stuff, but I mean, I'm not sure who Rick Porcello is, but I mean, I guess it's depends what you're looking at. Like something like the playoffs, man. CC like becomes an ace in the playoffs.
Does he?
And kind of so did dude. Are you kidding me? Last year, Severino was hurt last year in the playoffs, and CC and Tanaka were like 2 fucking aces. It was insanity. You're like, dude, like they're supposed to make a mistake soon. When the fuck is going to happen?
CC's been there so many times.
Well, that's the thing with CC.
Well, actually, he hasn't. He's only been there with the Yankees. I don't think he ever made the playoffs with
Brewers. Never made the playoffs.
Or, I don't know.
Who was he on before the Brewers? Because I remember him on the Brewers. And
it was
then
an
the
AL
Yankees.
team. He got traded to the Brewers from. Was it the Twins, or was it? Fuck, I can't remember. I don't know. Keep talking. I'll look it up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking. Closers.
Yeah, Cleveland. No, sorry, I'm an idiot. That's just upcoming schedule.
Yeah, it's kind of. I feel bad for the listeners because I'm like looking at stats here and shit. I wonder how much time Jeff spent on this fucking email, dude.
Probably 2 seconds. Have you ever seen that guy clap or clap? You ever seen that guy type?
I mean, I'm not really familiar.
I was right
with Red Sox with Red Sox bullpen, dude. But I mean,
he started with Cleveland, CC.
Oh, okay. Actually, I do know that. Yeah, I mean, he went by a lot of stats. I mean, the Red Sox are fucking really good. They really are, but there's just I feel like the Yankees just have more heart, man. I feel when the Yankees playing, I think that
how you know that though? If you don't watch the games,
I do. Well, I watch the Yankees games against the Red Sox.
That's what I mean.
That's all I give a shit about. They can have more wins whenever they want, as long as we fucking make that one wild card game and then we meet them up in the fucking.
You can't say they have more heart if you don't watch all the Boston games. You just watch the series against the Yankees.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
By
There's
the
so
way,
much fucking baseball, dude.
Can we
like,
talk
come
about
on.
the fucking why the wild card game is bullshit? I'm happy they added another wild card game or team. 1 game, dude. Come on.
It should at least be 3.
It has to be.
You know why it's bullshit?
162 games and it comes down to 1 game.
You know why it's bullshit? Because the Yankees and the Red Sox are having out fucking standing seasons. It's insanity. And the fact that one of those teams
is going to be
their whole season is just going to be lost because
how many
of one
games
game.
over 500?
That's ridiculous.
Like 30?
Not 30. I know they're 3.5 back from Red Sox. I'd have to look up their because I haven't watched the last few games.
I think they're like 30 games over
and the All-Star
500.
break just hit. I think it's high 20s. It's like mid-high 20s.
Right, it's a lot. And
it's 20
I guarantee it's going to be, if you look at any division in the National, well, I shouldn't even bring that up because it's wild card, not American League. But I'm sure they shouldn't, if they're the wild card team and they're fucking 30 games over 500 or 10 games higher or higher than any other team over 500, like 1 game, come on.
I agree.
I mean, I love
it. It should be 3.
I like it in American League because there's a chance you guys will lose. But like realistically, it's fucking stupid. It's not fair. It's it's better than you're just not making it because we don't have an extra wild card team, but they gotta fix that.
You know what? It's hard for me to admit a lot of the times, but even when I listened to that morning after pill and I was like, "Oh, Yankees are better," even when I heard myself say it when I was listening, when I didn't have a couple drinks in me, I was like, "Nah, I'm wrong." I was like, "They're really not." And then I looked at all his stats. Like, I can't believe how high so many of those batters on the Red Sox batting averages, dude. Like, holy shit! Like, you think like high 200s is like fucking dope, and the way baseball's going, it's like all home run hitting now, and it's like that's just going to be a thing, like 230, 240, 250. But if you hit a lot of home runs and RBIs, it's like who cares how low your average is? Who cares about the strikeouts?
Right.
But like just decent amount of fucking Red Sox players were just batting like 340, 350. Like, what the fuck? All right, Ross. It's gonna be there's like some little Japanese meme down here. I don't know how I'm gonna read all that. Chick-fil-A tastes like shit. That's the subject.
Never had it.
Me either, but I'll definitely eat it if I ever come across it. I like Popeyes a lot. Popeyes is good. You ever had Popeyes?
No.
It's rough eating KFC nowadays. Not that I won't do it. I'm not too good for it, but it's like a random drunken babe, stop at the KFC, babe. You know what I mean? Like I don't think I'm going to be on a drive near Newton because that's where the closest
I'm pretty
KFC
sure
is.
Chick-fil-A brines their chicken in pickle juice.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why people it's like a different flavor. I'm pretty sure they brine their chicken in pickle juice and then they then they buttermilk and hot sauce it and bread it and fry it. I think. Could be making that.
You know what we need to do? We need to eat some Chick-fil-A, then come have a special morning after.
Where the fuck's the Chick-fil-A?
I'll Google it, man.
Where?
Like Phillipsburg, I think.
Where the fuck is Phillipsburg?
Like solid hour away.
Oof.
That's only an. I'll drive you. When do you drive anywhere? Don't even start talking about driving. You never drive anywhere anyway. It's a miracle you make it to work.
Right now.
She's good. The broad's Googling it. We'll start off Ross's email here. Number 1, due to listening to this pod, I now have a vague idea of what your penis looks like. I could have gone the rest of my life without that information. Thanks, Dick. I'm going to guess he means me.
I don't know, man.
I mean, oh, no. I talked about the shape of, because we talked about the general, the smaller dildo with the American flags all over it, having the head go bigger.
Yeah.
And I thought that was weird. He means my dick.
Wayne, 45 minutes away.
Oh, wow. That's not far at all.
All right, we'll hit it up.
Maybe this weekend I'll snag you real quick. We'll bring a sandwich home for the broad. Bring home some Chick-fil-A.
Bring a bunch of Chick-fil-A to the podcast tomorrow or Saturday.
You can buy a big Chick-fil-A.
My lib card. I don't know if I can do that.
Just gotta use the lip card. I don't want to spend this morning after pill making fun of your girlfriend. It's not appropriate. Yeah. Number 2, why haven't the Giants signed Beckham to a contract by now?
Well, I think they don't like gay people.
To seriously answer the question, you know what's bugging me a little bit? Just take 2 minutes out to say this.
Sure.
I really don't like how it's becoming such a players' league where it's like the players feel like they have the owners in the palm of their hands, which a lot of times they fucking do.
Yeah, but it's not their fault, dude. It goes both ways. So you could sign up if it's not guaranteed. You could break an ankle and be fucked and never make any money off football. Your whole life goes towards football. You get drafted. Boom, right? Let's say you're a 6th round draft pick. Maybe you get what? 100,000 guaranteed, maybe. I don't know. We have to look. All of a sudden, first game preseason. Boom. Tear your ACL. Krista, could you grab me another club when you come up?
Yeah.
Thanks. Tear your ACL, you never play again. Your whole life was spent to play football.
Yeah.
You don't have any other trade.
But
you went to
ACL
college. I'm just saying, whatever. There could be some serious, injury where you're fucked. You can't play again.
I get that, but that's not why he's doing it. You know why he's doing it.
Well, because he
thinks he's the fucking best.
Yeah.
He wants the most money, not out of wide receivers, in the NFL, and he's a fucking cocksucker, dude.
Yeah, just like Darrelle Revis.
It's funny. I figured we'd eventually bring that up. He's definitely on the I guess you could call it the Mount Rushmore of cornerbacks all time for sure.
100%.
But he's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
And his greatness did not span over his entire year at all.
Yeah, and you know what sucks about him is when he goes to the Hall of Fame. What jersey do you think he's going to wear?
It has to be the Jets.
I don't know.
He was in the Patriots for a year.
He won a Super Bowl. He's kind of a cunt. We'll see.
If he does that, dude, we are having a special morning after pill to literally Google. I'm going to prepare 2-3 pages of bad shit about Revis, and we're just going to shit on Revis. I'm not even a Jets fan. I'm ready to do that, dude.
I think Goodell is the right thing about if he. No, we can't let him do that because the Jets fans, they're crazy. That's why we stopped doing the fucking draft in fucking New York City every year. We're not letting this happen. He's going as a Jet.
I see I haven't. There's still more to read about it, about what Ross is saying. I understand what he's saying. I do. The Giants are already pretty limited on money to begin with, and here's the deal. They're like, oh, you want a happy... And even Boomer's saying this, and it pisses me off, but Boomer was a football player, so he always sides with the football players, the athletes. It makes sense.
Because of exactly what I just said, you know?
You want a happy Odell Beckham. You want a happy Odell Beckham, blah, blah, blah. You know what I say? Shut the fuck up, asshole. Stop doing dumb shit to bring negative attention to the Giants. You're about to make like $8-9 million this year. You're coming back from a huge injury. We only played like 2-3 games last year. Play a good fucking year. We'll sign the shit out of you and fucking move on. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And honestly, when did you guys... This is your first year with a new GM, right?
Yeah.
So you're not... Your first year GM, you're not going to go sign this guy. You gotta sit back and fucking figure out what's going on with the fucking team. I mean, I know you're coming in, you know exactly what's going on, but like...
Much balls as you bust about Odell Beckham, too, this is another thing that plays into it. He's probably the most polarizing NFL player. He is. He's everywhere. They advertise him all over the place. Every single kid who's like 8 or 9 and likes football, like has Beckham jerseys on and wants to be Odell Beckham. Because the fucking... What are you going to say? They're all gay? Every 9-year-old kid in this country's gay?
No, I was just going to say the libs and, New Life and the LGBT. They're all pushing it. That's all.
Let's just read the rest of Ross's email.
As gay as the day.
He's coming off an injury. This is the prime time for them to negotiate. They're fucking up. If he stays healthy this whole season, it's not going to end well for them. But what the fuck do I know? As stupid as the Giants are being, my team runs the factory of sadness solely on bad decisions somehow converted into a power source. Cough. Fuck Baker Mayfield. 3. All right. I got to try to read this because I think this is... a nerdy meme here. So, all right. So, he's got this like little Japanese fucking cartoon meme thing here. This is going to get nerdy for the next 5 minutes. So, I apologize for people who have sex with women. And I'm leaving myself out of that category, Ross. I'm not making fun of you. I'm with you.
Bro, you have a kid, man. You can't...
I'm joking because it's just a very nerdy thing. So, nobody's going to think it's funny besides like the 2 people that like Final Fantasy that listen to this. So it's Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII, who's the main bad guy, and then Kefka, who's the main bad guy of Final Fantasy VI. Sephiroth became evil only after learning about the experiments that created him. Kefka was crazy to begin with. So Kefka 1, Sephiroth 0. Sephiroth does his work. Oh, hold on. Sephiroth does his work in the name of a severed head, and it shows him holding a sign saying "Mommy." You wouldn't know because you didn't play the game.
Yeah,
Kefka works for himself. Kefka 2, Sephiroth 0. Sephiroth attempts to destroy the world as we know it, and it shows. Well, I'm not going to say that to you because I want you to play this game and know what's going on.
You can say it. I'll forget anyway.
Yeah. Well, he draws a comet to come destroy the Earth. Yeah, Kefka succeeds. Kefka basically like destroys the world. Kefka 3, Sephiroth 0. True evil wears ruffles. I guess that's whatever. So then then Sephiroth's in the corner. So it's kind of funny if you're a Final Fantasy nerd. Basically, I guess we were arguing on his podcast and other podcasts about.
So Final Fantasy 6 is better.
That's what he's trying to say.
Ross 1, Fudge 0.
I'll take another. That was good. I'll take another quick minute, even though we go back on this all the time, and I know it's like mostly nostalgia. But I'm actually playing.
He cried. Oh no,
I'm not even talking about that. I'm actually playing Final Fantasy right now. It's hard to taking care of that dog because he's such a pain in the dick. But, just I don't know, man. Like, I think 7 has an advantage that because 6 still had that same game engine from like 1, like that overhead world map view when you're walking around. Okay, you know what I mean? You played 1, 2, and I think 3, right?
I played 1, 2, 3, 4, and. See, maybe 5 because I get confused because 1 didn't get released, but then it did get released.
Well, no, you played them in order because you played all re-releases. You weren't playing shit on Super Nintendo, so you don't have to worry about what got released and what didn't.
Yeah,
you're talking about 1 through 6.
I definitely
normally.
played 1 and 2 on.
You did, because I think
on
I
my
let you
Game
borrow
Boy.
them. No, I think I let you borrow that or no, you never had PlayStation.
No.
So you definitely didn't. No, you played them on your Game Boy. That's right. I think
Yeah.
we played them around the same time, though. I had them on PlayStation, the remakes on PlayStation.
Yeah. Definitely played 1, 2, and then 3.
Games were so hard, dude.
Yeah, dude. Especially, at least 2 is kind of like, all right, you're in a kingdom in the beginning, and you have to go talk to the king, and then you.
One, they don't tell you anything.
It's
just like. You're just like in the world map, just standing there. Like,
and it's literally you have all 4 characters right off the bat in one, right? You got the black mage, you got the broad, who's the white mage, you got like a warrior and like something else, right? And it's, they're all just there.
probably like a monk. I think monk was popular.
Yeah, and it's not like it's like no. I
you
guess
literally just start in the world
yeah,
map.
I think they give you like a little scroll, like with some text, like
probably something about a crystal because like the first.
yeah, you gotta find the 4 crystals.
Good luck.
I was like,
that fanfare, fucking world map music.
So
so
6 was the first, or I'm sorry, 7 was the first 3D.
Yeah, 7 was released originally on PlayStation 1, and it was the first Final Fantasy of like the next generation that was out of like that overhead world map view, go into a town, that fucking what was Super Nintendo, like 16-bit or whatever. You know what I mean? First thing out of that. So like that's got a big thing to do with it. And there was a lot, there's if you played it now, never playing it at all, not being a huge JRPG fan, like someone like you like JRPGs, you like
Right.
RPGs, you like Western RPGs, you like RPGs a lot. You like games that actually require like putting a lot of effort into it. So, but you weren't like hardcore JRPG fan, say as someone like me or Jesse from like the get-go.
Right, because I started with Zelda when you guys started
with Final Fantasies. Yeah. Well, I didn't
Mario
start
and
with
shit.
Yeah, I definitely Mario was a big one for me when I was younger. Final Fantasy 7 was my first like RPG, JRPG, Final Fantasy, whatever. It was definitely like 5th, 6th grade, I think. But like I said, it's mostly nostalgia for me. It's just perfect timing that it just, everybody thinks that game's amazing, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I give Ross a lot of credit for looking so much into it and not just being like, oh, let nostalgia take over.
Yeah.
And the fact that he was even playing Final Fantasy 6 like in high school, you know what I mean? Not even like super young. When I played 7, dude, like when I started playing 7, it was like 6th grade.
Well, Ross is smarter than both of us, so we both know that.
Everybody knows that. Listen to his episode for 10 minutes and listen to all 3 of us talk, and you're like, oh, why is that kid hanging out those 2 fucking idiots? Yeah, so long story short, I just played 6. I beat it at the end of last year. I played it like here and there, but the first time me beating it was recently, like as a 30-year-old man at the end of last year. And it's
Now you're a man.
man,
M-A-N, man.
man.
No, it's probably your titties.
Yeah. Morning, what's right? No, it's probably your titties. Now you're a man. Man. Yo, we should just have an episode where we just sing that song for like an hour and a half.
You do? Let's release a clip out there, bro. It'll just be that.
We'll have to cover that song. That could be a new theme song, and then Trey and fucking whatever those guys' names are will sue us.
Good, we'll get some attention.
A lot of like hardcore, like not cloud. What's the I forgot the word I'm looking for, but a lot of people think 6 is better than 7. A lot of people say 6 is the best. The story of 6 is
I agree.
It's fucking really great, and they go really. I think there's a little bit too many main characters. That's like probably the only flaw I have, or probably my only complaint with it. I think it could have been a little bit less, but I could see what it's definitely up there. It's already it's way up there for sure. But we can't talk about video games anymore. We have a lot more emails left. Mike Mena, no subject. Can the Pants family bartend me and Josh's episode? That would be fun. I want to know who these fuckers are. Thanks. Well, I don't know who they are. So if you find out before me, I'm quitting the fucking podcast. And it's not going to happen because Keith won't even tell me, and he's my best friend. And
I was sworn in by the family.
I don't want to fucking talk about it, okay? Jeff, subject, anal sex and vegetables. This is going to be good. Anal sex and vegetables are a lot alike. If you're forced to have it as a kid, you won't like it as an adult.
He's allowed to make child molesting jokes because he has a kid.
Is that? I don't even want to go through the pros and cons now. We're gonna move on. I'm not even gonna say the subject of Jeff's next email because this one is so good you don't have to see it.
Yes, everybody in Cleveland, no minority got
Obama phone, bro?
keep Obama in president, you know? He gave us a phone.
Gave us a phone.
And Obama's dancing and shit.
Obama president, you know, got us a phone. Oh my god. You gotta love nerds, dude, for fucking making these videos.
Obama phone. He gave us a phone. He gonna do more.
Some nerd always fucking splices up those videos, makes like a fucking auto-tune fucking rap video, bro. Everything. Think of every YouTube video. You could probably just type in that video and then remix. And
Yeah.
it's
Oh no,
fucking-
there's oh my god, there's remixes everywhere. Hey, it's only been like 10 emails and we're getting to Finn got fudged hard. About time. Does Fudge really believe he doesn't take over and scream over everyone and everything? And there's a bunch of pictures of feet, but a vagina is the top of the foot.
So they're calling you a pussy.
No, I believe it. No.
And
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to
tucking.
make fun of the suck a toes thing. There's a pussy at the top of the foot, like I fucked the foot. That's what it's supposed
Yeah.
to be.
They probably make that.
Well, apparently they do. It's right here in all these
But
16
it's not, is that like
collaged
an actual
pictures.
thing, or is that just
I don't
a photo?
know. No, it's definitely like a
is there-
collage of like 12 pocket foot pussies. Feet pussies? I don't. No, foot pussies because it's a foot pussy. It's one single foot with a pussy
Yeah, so it's
on
not-
top of it,
it's
but
not a
there's
fussy.
multiple. So the pussy is the plural. Did I say that? Did I say I don't screw over? Because I know I do.
I don't know.
Finn got
Definitely do.
fudged hard. Big fudge. Poor big guy. Rest in peace, my mom's vagina. It's just a picture of a baby with a big head. Who the fuck is... That's got to be Pants Family, right? With the Finn got fudged hard? That's my guess.
I don't know.
Oh my god. Yeah, you both fucking know.
No, I really don't know. I don't know.
All right, so Jeff's making this is from Diddles, Yahoo email service. Now I guess I'm opening up some article about Yahoo being the worst. Why Yahoo is the worst email service on the planet. That is a lot of words. I agree with you, Jeff, but I already made the email. It's too late, and I'm not going to read all those words. Jeff, subject, Capicol, Mortadell, Coca-Cola. I'm definitely playing this.
As soon as I got your text. I got my mom, bro. Who got your mom? Is that Capricorn? Eagle and got her. It's Capricorn, Mortadell, Coca-Cola.
Oh, that's it. I thought it was going to be the whole thing. They got you, ma? Capicol, Mortadell, Coca-Cola.
Now, can you explain to the fans what all of those are?
Well, Capicol, that's a pork product, I'm pretty sure. A lot like
No, not
like what they actually are.
like what they're actually called.
Oh, well, I call Capicol gabagoo. So I don't even know if I know the real word for Capicol.
No, I think Capicol. No,
It's like a type of ham, right? Capicoli?
It's ham. Either you get like a spicy cap or like a mild cap.
It's like a type of ham. It's like a pork product.
It's like a dry. It's like I think it's like a dried or yeah, it's like a dried ham.
I have been making my drinks a little heavy, but Mortadell's not coming off the top of my head. Is that a cheese?
Can you Google Mortadell, babe?
Coca-Cola. That's Coca-Cola. That's some good old Coke. Not the white stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. But it's a skit from the Kroll Show, and I guess they're making fun of fucking like wops or Italian people, whatever, like overly Italian people. And it's like, and I guess like his mom gets kidnapped, and the guy comes in. He's like, "Oh, they got your mom, bro. Hey, they got your. What is that? Is that Capicola?" He's like, "They got my mom." Capicola, mortadella, Coca-Cola.
That was a great show. I don't know why it did not get
There were some parts of that show that was legitimately hilarious, and then there were some parts of that show that was like,
Right,
all right,
but-
this isn't that funny.
but so is Key and Peele. And they have like fucking 15 seasons.
Yeah, watch fucking Key and Peele do my show,
Fucking
man.
Like Kroll show was way better, dude. But like some of the shit on there was out of control, man.
Yeah, there was some really, really good show. I like Nick Kroll. I think he's funny.
What they
For sure.
get, one season? Or
No,
two?
they got like 3, I think. 2
Oh,
or
they got 3?
I think like 2 or 3.
Number 30, the 5-yard penalty.
Get out the way. Get out the way.
I think Von Miller had like a sack or something, and it was a little Thug Life where he goes to hump like in midair.
Okay. Ooh.
Thug Life Von Miller.
Have you ever seen a Thug Life I made with football? It was Pittsburgh playing. Fuck, I forget who they were playing, but the dude, the wide receiver, jumped up for the ball. The ball wasn't even there, and he landed on like his chest and got knocked the fuck out. So I made a Thug Life for that. So he drops. Roethlisberger drops back for the pass. Ball goes right. He falls on the ground. And I made a Thug Life and put like a cigarette on a bandana and a gun on the field.
Oh, on the yeah, I remember that. WWE custom entrance videos. This is also from Daddy Diddles.
Oh God, this could get bad. Actually, I've seen some bad ones. Play it though. I mean, it's emails, man.
I can't even name the first one. It's double. It's
let me see.
no, come on. You know what it is. It's the only 2 WWE videos he made.
Is one he made a lot of them. Is one Tyga?
That's.
and then there's one with
I love how it's double N asterisk 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 lip. Not even the right amount of asterisks. Yeah, finally, you realize what that is?
he
Okay.
made so many of them.
Were there really that many?
Trust me.
This is the one where it's playing Tyga, I think.
Rack City bitch, rack city bitch. 10, 20s on your titty bitch.
It actually looks just like him though.
No guest list. Bro, you don't know who you fucking with. Got my other bitch, fucking with my other bitch. Fucking all night, nigga, we ain't sell a bit. Niggas dope, I ain't selling it.
Best lyric ever.
Motherfucking peppermint. Go Letterman's last king killing shit. Young money, yeah, we getting rich.
Got your grandma on my dick.
Girl,
It's so. That is so racist. I can't even just think. Fucking monkey walk. It's so fucking racist.
You probably should be
Dude,
laughing, bro.
That makes it even funnier, dude. That video. We can't go into too much detail about it because everybody.
Let's move on.
Cleanest Brickleberry. You know what? But then he equally makes fun of like white trash just as much. And I don't recall the Cleanest Brickleberry as much. Let's give a quick play.
He comes out in the KKK.
Is that what it is?
And approaching the ring from Birmingham, Alabama, Kane, Fling it.
Well, the WWE Universe sure isn't shy about sharing their feelings about this superstar.
K. Yeah, this one's not like. I can't even explain the other one because it's really racist. We're gonna move on. Oh man, the Pans family got emails.
Oh, see?
Oh my god, this is so
Blaming
long.
us because,
Thank God
Fudge got
emails are almost done. I'm
fucked or
so
whatever.
excited. All right, Jay Pants.
J Pants? Not J Pants the third?
Just says Jay Pants. Let's see what the email is. See what the header. jpants@yahoo.com. Nice.
Nice use of Yahoo.
Nice domain. All right, subject. Key bumps at quarter 3.14. Oh, hold on. Key bumps is a quarter 3.14. I don't.
What?
Pi? Isn't that pi? 3.14? Something.
I have no
You
idea.
don't know what pi is at all, do you?
Oh, we're doing math shit?
I'm surprised you knew that. I'm going to read the email. Dear Fudge and Finn.
I was thinking pizza.
We'll go as in a pie. Let me start off by saying how much I enjoy the podcast. Super cool stuff. But it has been brought to my attention that Fudgy Pants has called my son Arthur Pants a cunt live on your show. That is true.
Called him a cunt.
That was extremely unprofessional and it has caused great turmoil for him. Ever since that happened, my son has seen a wave of trolls and harassers who I assume are you fans to call him a cunt in real life. Not sure what that sentence meant. My son can't live a normal life now. Everywhere he goes, he gets called a cunty McCuntface or cunt master cunt. It's impossible to even walk him to a gas station bathroom to clean up his messes without the harassment. Mr. Haggerty, I plead with you. Do my family a favor and apologize to him on your show so the harassment can stop. It's not cool to send your violent fans to destroy a young retarded child's life. That's the least you can do. If you can't be man enough to admit you fucked up, then I need to politely ask you to step down and let Kristen Pants replace you. Thank you for your time, Papa Pants.
You gotta apologize, man.
We're gonna have to get him on the phone, I think, right? We're gonna do it during a match. No, not right now. We're already like at quitting time here, and I'm just trying to breeze through emails.
Well, what time is it?
Here's the deal. Which pants night? Arthur. It was Arthur.
All right, so next morning after
we'll call Arthur, and I'll give him a sincere apology, and then I'm going to immediately be 10 times worse to him and see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll call you next week, buddy, because it's getting late.
J Pants, subject correction, your with an asterisk. So I guess he spelled your incorrectly somewhere.
The Pants family still calls me at like 3 a.m. every night.
That sounds terrible.
Trying to get revenge on me from when I did it to them. Like every single night. So I get it. It's a battle, man.
Do you?
Yeah, it is what it is, man. Luckily, the iPhone 10 has a great ringtone. It's not like, what's the fucking iPhone ring right now?
I don't have an iPhone 10. I just have an 8. I'm not nearly as cool.
Yeah, but
as you.
what's the ringtone on the 8? It's fucking like loud and annoying, right? Yeah, this one's just
Austin
very
Powers.
subtle. Just.
I've had the same ringtone from the iPhone for like the past like 4 years. It's like, yeah.
No, this one's like, it's quiet. It's subtle.
I don't know. I don't give a fuck about ringtones, man. I'm pretty sure this is Jeff, but the email is MOF Commissioner. That's for his Madden League.
So it's Jeff.
Yeah. The subject is Fuck You, Santa on YouTube. So this is worth checking out.
Wait a minute. I gotta give you a present here. Come on, single file over here. Come on, next one in line.
It would kill him to say ho, ho, ho.
You were just here.
I was not.
Yeah, you were. You were on my lap 5 minutes ago.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were. Now you're going on Santa's list and you're getting nothing.
Fuck you, Santa.
Aria, how dare you talk that way to Santa? He never talks that way at home.
Hey, my friend, you don't talk that way to Santa. Get back there. Tell Santa you're sorry. Go on.
I'm sorry, Santa.
That's better.
I don't feel you are punched.
What the hell's wrong with you, Father? You got heat to your own.
I didn't want to do this. Shyness is a curse.
Why don't you lighten up a little bit? It's Christmas.
Dude,
What movie is that from?
Movie?
Yeah.
You never seen The Sopranos?
Oh, is that? All right, so I tried watching.
I was about to say I really regret never taking the time to watch all of The Sopranos. I've watched. I honestly don't remember or know how much Sopranos
Kristen, what was
I
the
watched.
thumbs down for? Fudge or The Sopranos? Both. Yeah, but what was it really for? The Sopranos. Yeah. Really? So I watched.
I don't know if I could like be friends with your girlfriend anymore, man.
That's fine. She doesn't like you either.
That makes sense.
The first
She has good reasoning to not like me.
I
though.
watched the first episode, and it was very. It's
You're not Italian. I'm not even talking about
yeah,
this.
it's
We're
long-
moving on.
It doesn't matter if
No, it does.
because I like all those movies. You know, the mob movies.
Whatever you're gonna say that is a con towards The Sopranos, you're just wrong. There's no. It's one of the best shows ever, and I haven't even finished watching it.
No, let me finish here. I only watched one episode, and it was just a little long, and the first episode doesn't really dive into shit, nor should
At
it,
all.
because it's the first fucking episode. I just never went to it. I definitely want to watch it. It's up there.
It's
on the
just
list.
extreme because like the box set is still like $150, and it's like 10, 11 seasons. It's crazy.
It's free on Amazon Prime.
Really?
Yeah. Because that's why I started watching it.
Yeah, I'm gonna need your login.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that.
How about that? Daddy Diddles. Watch Family Guy, Will Smith, nice clean rap on YouTube. All right. Let's check it out.
I respect women when I'm on a date. I take them to the park or maybe a museum, and I only try to kiss them if they're ready. Woohoo! What? Say what? Help out your mom and dad by getting a job so you can help pay for school supplies. Woohoo! Say ho! Wipe your shoes on the mat when you come in the house. Someone just clean that floor. Woohoo! Say what? Ha ha!
Family Guy is great. I wish I watched it more.
I do like American Dad better, but Family Guy's the first like couple seasons of Family Guy when I was a little kid was like some of the best TV I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
As I got older and I started watching American Dad more, the alien from American Dad is funnier than I think Family Guy altogether.
Who's the American Dad? What's his name?
Stan?
He's fucking great dude.
The alien,
The dumb kid who gets a slow cooker in that one episode.
Is what?
He gets a slow cooker. Or what do you call things? Crock pot.
Yeah, slow cooker, crock pot.
Get one of those. Oh, the slower the cook, the better the food or whatever. And he slow cooks like a pork butt for like 4 months. they all get parasites.
I don't remember that episode, but I watched, I don't know, it may have been like 7, 8 seasons. I think they have a few more out now, but thank God we're on our last episode and it's our email and it's fucking long. It's all about Pete.
Oh, God.
It's all about Pete. Subject, shitty shit. Hey, bozos, here's a couple of nerdy questions for you. Number 1, what was the biggest fuck moment you ever had in a video game that you played? Mine has to be in Fallout 4 when you finally get to Beantown for the first time. Fuck the Red Sox. I walked in there and immediately nuked the shit out of Fenway. Then I loaded up my saved game and I did it again because fuck Boston.
That's pretty cool, actually. See, I never thought about that because I love the Red Sox because fuck the Yankees. That was the coolest part of the game when you first got the fucking... You're like, what do they call it? Diamond City? And you're like, what the fuck is Diamond City? Because you never know in Fallout. They always have random cities. You're like, holy shit, it's Fenway. Oh, you never played the game.
No, I knew it was Boston. I knew.
Yeah, but the main
I've always
the main city's Fenway Park, dude. And you walk in, you're like, oh, this is awesome.
You get like full blown nukes in that game to like actually nuke.
No. But he definitely just killed everyone there.
That's kind of like in what was it in Fallout 3 when you can take out the first like main town you go to.
Nukaton?
Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, and you got that dumb Irish bartender that's being a cunt because you're trying to find out.
I never nuked it, I don't think, in any of my games. I mean, maybe I might have did it once or twice, like just for fun, but then went back.
Well, no, wait a second. So...
Because that place has like some really good fucking brain farting, dog. Fucking missions later on in the game that you go to, and you fucking make the rocket launcher and shit.
Dude, but you never nuked it, dude? When you're on what's that tower called with all the fucking ghouls?
I know I don't remember the name. But I know
they're not ghouls, but you can make it. The ghouls take it over or whatever. But whatever, you're on that penny something tower.
3 is definitely my favorite Fallout.
So good. Man. And then, dude, when you actually just press that button and fucking blow it up, bro. It's so sick. You see the explosion.
I think I just might play Fallout 3 soon.
It's so good, man. It's so glitchy,
dude. When I mean, they're all glitchy, but you take the bad with the good with the Bethesda games, man.
Yeah, of course.
You know. When you first show up to that radio station in 3, and then you got that huge fucking like mutant. Oh my god! We could talk about Fallout 3.
So we have
for,
the
like,
answers. What was the question? What was the biggest?
The biggest fuck you moment. So he's talking about Fallout 4 when he goes to Fenway and he blew it up. Then
he was just pissed.
Then he loaded up his save again and he blew it up again. I don't know, because honestly, I'm kind of like a loser when I play it. Like that's why I might have blew up Nuketon like maybe once in like a random save, but I didn't actually keep it in my saved game. Right. I always like play the good guy in my games normally.
Ooh.
Very rarely am I ever like
I'm always
the bad
guy. Yeah, just killing everything.
Yeah, but you got to figure you probably miss a decent amount of story that way.
No, I think it goes both ways depending on the game, for sure.
I guess it's true. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
it's
hard
rough
question,
because
Pete.
like it's only like Bethesda games where you can do shit like major shit like that. And then I mean, definitely in Deus Ex, I definitely probably killed a person or two where I was like, it was someone important. And
Actually, I got one. It's not my biggest because I'm just thinking off the top of my head, but I'm gonna go with Fable, the original Fable.
Remember we beat that shit in your mom's fucking in
Hell yeah, in
what
the
was
studio?
Taekwondo? Is that what you taught?
Yeah. And I kicked a chicken.
You guys can't be here. Go to the school.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I just remember kicking a chicken in that game. And then the rest of the game.
Chicken chase.
Oh,
You chase chicken.
Chicken chase. Chick kicker.
Chase chickens.
And I remember going, fucking, they're going to call me chicken chaser the whole fucking game?
Was this our playthrough or one of your own?
No, it was definitely ours. And yeah, and you could like pay.
Chaser.
You could pay to like change your nickname or whatever. That was my fuck you moment. They like egged me on to kick this chicken, and I do it, and they call me a chicken chaser the whole time. So I won't say it's my biggest, but that's the first I could think of, Pete.
You know, yeah, and I actually have another fuck you moment, not from Fable, but Zelda. I think Ocarina of Time. We're definitely, I forgot the name of that town. And I definitely remember just like throwing chickens over and over. Just like sitting there for 10 minutes, like, what's going to happen? Like, before like really knowing what the internet is or like looking up what's going to happen and just my curiosity, like, I'm going to go save and just fucking fuck up chickens for like 15 minutes to see what happens. And they eventually all come and fuck you. So it's really not a fuck you moment because the chickens, it's more of a fuck you moment for the chickens.
Yeah,
I guess.
You thought.
But that's one I just randomly thought of talking about chickens. Number 2, is the MLB All-Star Game the best of all the Major League Sports All-Star Games? It's the only one that still matters. Do they still do that? Do they still let it, whoever wins, that's who gets home advantage in World Series?
Yeah.
Didn't they stop that this year, or am I wrong?
No, they did. Maybe they did this year. I didn't watch it. I don't know.
I didn't watch it either.
I would say my favorite All-Star Game.
I never watch any of them.
I'll say it's a toss-up between the two sports that are lower on my list. I'd say basketball and hockey are my favorite All-Star games.
I would have to think that basketball is the most
important,
like the most fun to watch. Well, the only one that matters is baseball.
Is
if
baseball.
they haven't changed it, but apparently neither of us know that. So
if it's important and they didn't change it, yeah, it's baseball. But dude, fucking hockey's always like. It's like 14-12. Like they set up like weird plays. It's so sick. And basketball is just like Justin Bieber's always in it, you know? Like it's always a shit.
You know what
show.
actually kind of sucks about basketball? You ever like watch highlights of like the basketball All-Star Game and it's like no one's even playing defense. Like they just like sit there and they just like let people dunk all day.
The same thing with hockey. No one's playing defense. The goalie doesn't even care.
Yeah.
They just fucking do like quadruple passes to like fucking... It's so good, man.
Back in the day, All-Star games were probably so sick, but now it's just like it's literally players are like, yeah, I mean, I was accepted, thanks, but I'm not going to play because I don't want to get hurt.
Right.
Like that's what it's come down to. Like,
here's what I have the answer. Here's the best All-Star game. Football, and not the actual All-Star game. It's the they do like the trials or whatever. So they'll take like the three best kickers in the All-Star game. Or all the
I remember Odell doing that.
What do they call that? It's
not the combine, something else.
No, not the combine. They have like the competitions, and it's fucking. There's so much shit talking. All the quarterbacks, they have to hit the net or whatever, dude. That's my favorite part of any All-Star game is before the football All-Star game. And they just
You should watch that this year.
Yeah, I forget what they call it. And I'll never the first one.
Actually, you know what? That baby's gonna be popped out. I'm gonna be
thing.
fucked. I'm gonna be fucked for Super Bowl. Might have to find somebody to watch that thing for a couple hours.
Yeah. Fuck that kid, man.
Can't
Sorry,
bring
I
it
probably
here.
shouldn't say that.
No, I know you hate the thing already. It's not even born. It makes sense.
But yeah, the first one I ever watched was it was Chad Ochocinco versus Steve Smith in like a wide receiver competition, and Steve Smith was like, "I'm number one, you're number two," and Chad just looked at him like, "Yeah, you're number one in short, I'm number two." Like you're like some shit.
Yeah.
Let that dog out. Oh, no, birthday boys. I don't know what he's doing. All right, let's continue.
Yes, it's kind of bullshit that home field advantage goes to the winner, so I guess they still do that. But it seems to me that it's the closest presentation to the actual sport game. Hashtag all rise. Hashtag here comes the judge. See, I like Pete. I like. Are you really going to sit here and say you dislike Aaron Judge?
Yes.
You're so... See, it's... Because you, like, actually care about sports and have legitimate sports knowledge, but, like, you just... If Aaron Judge was on the Mets, dude, are you kidding me?
Well,
He's like a perfect baseball
If he was
player,
ever
dude.
on the Mets, I'd see how I feel about him.
Yeah, sure. God, I hate it. I can't wait to go home and not deal with you. Number 3. This one is for Finn. Oh,
Yeah.
Dog's laying on my foot. It's nice and warm. This one is for Finn. With Revis retiring from the NFL, would you consider him the most talented Jets player you have ever seen? Keep rocking, guys. Pete.
That's a hard question.
It's up there. I was
the
listening to that on the radio. A lot of people think that.
Top of the just top of my head, just yes, it would be. But
Best at his position.
a position, yeah. If we're talking position, yeah. If we're talking overall player, from what I've watched, I don't know, man. I mean, I'd say probably, but fuck, Nick Mangold was good, man.
He might not even be a fucking
Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer.
You don't think so? Nick Mangold's the best
Not
center
that-
in the league for like fucking 8 years, or like one of them.
I mean, a lot of my sports knowledge comes off of like sports radio and listening to, sports radio, stuff like that. A lot of I was listening to the Stephen A. Smith show the other day, but Stephen A. Smith wasn't on. Somebody else. It comes on my lunch break, and if I don't feel like listening to podcasts or music, I'll throw it on just to hear some sports talk. And I don't think people really consider him a Hall of Famer, dude.
Nick Mangold? Well, he's a center.
But still, though.
He was fucking good.
He is really good. But
He was so good. He was injured a lot. I'd probably say, Revis, but man, I would...
if you're picking Mangold versus Revis, I feel like Mangold was better for a longer span of time, but Revis was just absolutely ridiculous.
He was retarded.
He's Mount Rushmore of cornerbacks. He's up there. Like, definitely.
Yeah, it's probably Revis.
Well, think about it. You can't go by, popular, a lot of people might say, name it, because he won him a fucking Super Bowl, but it's like...
Well, no, I'm just talking about what I've watched. I'm not talking about... Actually, I have a better player. Brett Favre.
Jeff's going to love that one.
He was a Jet. It's probably Revis. But yeah, that guy's still a cunt with a mushroom dick.
Oh, I'm pre-qualified for an Indigo Platinum MasterCard. Must not see the house I'm in the middle of buying. It's going to be mine in like a week, and I'm not... Isn't that just what happens, right? You buy a house and your credit drops like 80 points?
Yeah, about that.
I don't need no other credit card. Oh, you can fuck off and go to junk. That's right, people. I'm going through my email.
What are we doing here, Fudge? We done? We're going to wrap it up? We got emails? What are we doing?
Oh, you know what we can wrap it up with? I bought a Zipa.
Oh, yeah. Let me know how it goes, bro. It's a mouthpiece that helps you from snoring. But I think... Do you still have your tongue ring?
No, not at all. I took that out a long
See,
time ago.
I from what I heard, I couldn't use it because I have a tongue ring. You know, and I like...
well, the way it works is it's a mouthpiece. It holds your jaw a little bit forward so it doesn't lean against your esophagus when you're sleeping. And it also has 2 strips of rubber that's supposed to hold your tongue from leading back to also, like, fuck with your esophagus to cause the snoring. So with the tongue ring, it'd probably get caught in those things that are holding
That's
your
what I'm
tongue.
saying. I like to please the ladies, you know? So I don't have to get rid of that tongue ring.
I would get into some really vulgar talk right now. If it, out of respect for your girlfriend, I'm going to be kind and not say anything inappropriate. But you're an idiot, and we're like 30. Don't get me wrong, dude. Like I rocked a tongue ring for a while, and I'm pretty sure most of the chicks I hooked up with or dated or whatever definitely liked it. Pretty sure when I took it out, the ex I was with at the time, I'm pretty sure she was like, "No, don't take it out." And I was like, "Bitch, I'm like 20-something. I just came from the dentist. It's like eating away at my gums and my teeth. I don't give a fuck about your pussy if I'm losing my teeth. Like, relax, bitch, all right? Come on."
Let me know how it works for you.
Well, the Zipa.
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say, I took my tongue ring out like 5-6 years ago. What are you talking about? It's been working fine. I still have my fucking 2 bottom teeth. You know what I did? I always do. You know what I mean? As disgusting as that probably sounds.
I never did. I always had a plastic tongue ring.
Nah, the plastic's fucking...
Actually, this one's not plastic at all, actually. Anyway. Yeah, Pete, I will get back to you on that. I got to think about that.
What are you getting back to Pete? I forgot.
About the best player I've ever watched.
The Jets.
Yeah. I'll get back to you. It's probably Revis. So
It's got to be Revis. There's no one... I mean, think about it. I started watching football with you when I was like 17, 18? I think 18.
Yeah.
That Super Bowl with the Steelers and the Seahawks. Back in like early 2000s, like 2004, 2005.
Yeah, when Tiki Barber was the running back.
Of the Giants.
No, the Seahawks.
Oh, what's his
See what
name?
I'm doing? Yeah. Sean Alexander.
I do see, yeah.
It's the same guy.
They look a lot alike.
Never sat next to each other in person.
We should Google a photo of them. Ross, if you're still listening to this, Google a photo of Sean Alexander and Tiki Barber together and send it to me. And I want to see if it's Photoshopped. That'll be good. You know he will. Either him or fucking Diddles will do it. Dude, no player on the Jets has ever been... It's hands down. Nobody on the Jets, since we've been watching football, has been as good as Darrelle Revis at the position at all on the Jets. At all.
Probably not. But
no one is even close to him since we've been watching football.
Probably not, but I got to think about it.
Yeah. No, because there's definitely some defensive players back in the Mark Sanchez fucking days.
Well, it was the Revis days too, man. That's Revis in his prime.
More of the Revis days. But you guys had fucking, you had to, what is that, the Brickashaw, right? Is that what you said?
He was our offensive lineman.
He was an offensive lineman?
Yeah.
All right.
We drafted him and
I thought he was
Mangold in the
defense.
same year. In fact, I believe we drafted... No, we drafted him
You
first.
guys' team was so fucking good back then.
Yup.
Just had a shitty fucking quarterback.
Bart Scott.
Can't wait. Got another USC quarterback.
Yes, this one's different.
Bart Scott. Can't wait. I love Bart Scott, man. He's awesome.
He's so good. All right, let's wrap it up, dude.
Better wrap that gavel.
What are we
up,
at?
dude. Yeah, we're at 2 hours. We're done.
Yeah, wrap it up.
I gotta go home and eat some pizza. Hey, cunts. Spin it. Sleep. A little loud.
Peace.
Cunt. Mike, check. The morning after pill. Fudge and Finn. Shots for likes in that ass. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Shots for likes. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Shots for likes. Shots, like. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Likes. Like. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Shots for likes. More.